Boom! We are live, folks. Hello, hello, hello. Coins, chat, beer, whatever. Maybe a little music. Hold on, folks. Let me get the YouTube link. We are live. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. There's the YouTube link. All right. Nobody watching. Hoover will be here shortly. All right. Hey, one person. I will tag the link up here in a second. It's semi-private or semi-open. If I don't know you, you don't show your face. It will kick you out. Give me 1 second. I'll put the link up. Hey, Ghost Town. Oh, you definitely got to come up, buddy. Let me hold on. Let me figure this out. We did this spur of the moment decision. Copy. Yeah, come on up, Ghost. There we go. There is a link. Let me tag this comment. Pin message. There we go. Boom. There we go. Yeah, come on up. Hey, Oof. Yeah, come on up. Link's right there. Hoover will be here shortly. David Carlisle. Well, David, come on up. I've seen you on other panels. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Got plenty of beer. Got some coins. Might look through my 70s. Now I got probably 10 rolls of 60 Denvers to look through. I might have to look through some of those. Yeah, everybody in here is more than welcome to come up right now. I don't know about Dave. He's not here, so I don't know about David Carlisle. Five people here. Hello, everybody. Friday night. You're doing nothing. I'm going to get you high. Just kidding. I'm starting a new job. I haven't taken a drug test yet, so I can't do anything. Might be starting a different job in about a month, too, so. And there she is.
I just heard you say that. I was laughing. I was like, oh. It's Friday. You ain't got to do. I'm going to get you high. Just kidding. Uh-oh. I'm already getting my hate mail from my client.
Uh-oh.
Not really.
Yeah,
Not hate
love
mail.
your hate
You
mail.
know what I mean. It doesn't
Go, Stoof. Get on up here.
He just gives me ornery mail.
Ornery.
Yeah.
Hey, Purge Patrol. Yeah, everybody's more than welcome to come up. If I don't know you, you got to show your face. Nothing too crazy or super political or super angry.
Yeah, just being Just be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Hector, how you
It's
doing?
easy.
Noggin, how you guys doing?
Good, good,
Hi,
good.
Hector. Doing good. I
Yeah,
had
you
such a nice
saw.
talk with you. It was refreshing. I laughed. I
Yeah,
thought.
Hector,
And also,
you know about my penny box I got a couple days ago.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I got I was going a little bit of ways to take it to do something for another job, and of course there was a bank right next to the place I was going at. I thought, why not? I'll go get a box of nickels and pennies.
Uh-huh.
And the box of pennies was customer wrapped, but I didn't even check it. And I think, okay, I go home. I do the box of nickels first, check, and nickels were like, ho hum. But I do the
so
box,
glad you
open
went
the
through
box
those
of
first.
pennies, and it's all BU rolls of copper, like anywhere from 59.
Oh my
Right out
Lord.
the gate when he started, it was
Yeah.
nice.
Like holy moly. I mean, I've looked through some of the. Of course, I had looked through the 70S's first. I found 2 rolls of those, but like, yeah, I've got there was probably like 10 rolls of 60 Denvers. There's a lot of 59s. I mean, all kinds of 70s, a couple 80s.
I kept telling him, I was like, there's going to be one roll of Reedies, and there would be you at least one.
Yeah. Oh man, I'd love to find a really good RPM or double die because there's you got to find the small date 70S, which I haven't found yet. I have one, but there's different. There's a small and large date 74.
I just went through 10 rolls of each denomination except for $50. I didn't get them because they look like too new,
Yeah.
And I've been striking out on boxes of it. So I thought, I'll skip that for now. But I went through 10 rolls of pennies, 10 rolls of dimes, 10 rolls of quarters, nickels, and I found a 1947 and 3 war nickels, which I
Nice.
never ever find anything like that in my rolls.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah.
then I've been going to this McDonald's over here in the corner of my house, buy a soda here,
Yeah.
and I've been giving them change, like brand new quarters, and they're going fantastic.
Yeah.
And they ran out of change, and they asked me if I wouldn't mind getting 25 cents back in change. Well, actually, it was 27 cents, but they gave me 2 more all in pennies. And guess
Yeah.
what? All the
Darn.
pennies were wheats.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
I'd be like, let me buy all your pennies. I'll fucking. I'll get
I
the pennies
said,
back.
I told her, where did you get these? I said,
Yeah.
customers are bringing in change. They're not bringing dollar bills in.
Wow.
Well, I told the lady behind the counter. She was an old lady and she understood. I said,
Yeah.
you save me any of these, and I'll guarantee you, I'll buy you penny for penny. I'll double you whatever you give me. She gave me a 1921 penny.
Nice.
Within that, there were 50s and there were 60s. Mostly it was 70s. But I went
Yeah.
back and I got 3 rolls of $1.50, and I would say a good 90% of it was pure copper. 60s
Yeah, that's nice.
mostly, but that 1921 made it nice.
Oh heck yeah.
Well, shoot, if you go, are you going to go back to that same box? I mean, that same bank?
Well, I tried like 2 days later, and they didn't say they had any boxes like that. They didn't have any more like that. Like,
Well, this may sound silly, but I save all my cans, and I took 1 bag of cans, and I got $20 out of it.
well,
And the guy behind he saw me checking the dollar bills and the change, and he was curious about it. So the last time I went, he goes, "Why do you always check your change? Every time you come in here, you always check your change."
Don't worry about it.
well,
And I told him, I said, "Really?" I told him the quarters and what to look for in quarters and pennies and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
He said, "I got all that stuff at home." So I told him in a week I'll come back and I'll buy whatever he's got. And he says, "Well, how much you'll pay me?" I said, "Well,
Hey, Shaggy Troll.
the thing is, he had these star notes, one on the wall, and he didn't even know what that was worth. It wasn't very much, but It was on the low end of the rare, but still, I told him what the star notes, and he says he was saving them all. And all the stuff he gets sometimes is all cash. I mean, he doesn't deal with checks or
Yeah.
credit cards. But I got a 47 here too,
Nice.
out of the rolls. This one right here. The other one, the 21, I already put in my book already.
Well,
Yeah, I was surprised.
47S. Okay. A
Yeah.
little better date.
Well, you know something? I get a lot of what I don't get is Philadelphia over here.
Yeah.
I get Denver and I get San Francisco.
Hey, Bigfoot, come on up. Feel like it.
Who?
Are Purge
Bigfoot,
Patrol and
Silver
Shaggy
Hiding Secret.
Troll like cousins, maybe?
I don't know.
So are you telling me, John, that every penny that you got out of that box was a copper or Wheatie?
No, every penny I got out of
No,
the box. I mean, it was all customer wrapped rolls.
Uh-huh.
But every roll was like 1 year. It was like, okay, this whole
All
roll is all
68s.
PU, 60
Yeah.
Denvers, all like 70 S's, all like 68s. I mean, they were all copper.
Yeah, John's
Except
like,
for one roll
oh,
was 82 zinc.
crap. And
Like,
he opened, he goes,
holy.
You
yeah,
know,
that's what he said. First roll, holy moly. I'm like, what?
I've been saving all the
Yeah.
copper. But I'm sorry, did I interrupt?
No, I was saying hi to Ghost. He's
Who?
a friend of ours from another Ghost Town Nation. He's a
He's
friend
a-
from
he's-
another channel.
He's coming up.
I don't know if he's coming up. I'm sure he's more than welcome to.
Yeah, more than welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think about this? I've been saving all the copper pennies from pre-82s, and I'm waiting on my 83s and my
Yeah.
82s. You know.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. So, but I've already got like 8 boxes of coins. Yeah. But here's the kicker. I've already separated them by date, mint,
Yeah.
and they're in box. I have about 6 or 7 boxes of pennies
True.
and about 2
Yeah.
boxes of nickels, and
Yeah.
dimes are a hard one to get. You know.
Oh, heck yeah.
Man,
Dimes, man. Dimes, and even, well, I only have accounts at 2 different banks, and I haven't done much for quarters or half dollars, because I've maybe only done 20, 25 boxes of quarters and 20, 25 boxes of half dollars. And I only found 1 silver and half dollars. And I found a few, maybe like 7 W's out of 20 boxes. So it wasn't too bad, but most of that was back in like 2020.
Yeah,
You know,
I saved that for John Oof because it's a lost cause here in my state.
You know, I almost bought Appmex.com. They were selling rolls of dimes, mix of Roosevelts and mixed dates of Roosevelts and Mercury dimes. They wanted $114 a roll.
Yeah.
It comes out to $2.89 a piece.
That's not bad.
I can't see paying, well, what is it, $1.30 something right now per coin on melt.
Yeah. Well, silver's been going up.
Yeah.
It's up to what, like 21 something a couple days ago. I haven't checked it lately, but
So what do you think should be because I'm going back to the I think I told this to Melissa a long time ago. I went to a what do you call it?
The antique mall.
Yeah.
flea market.
In the-
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a flea market. The guy owns the whole store.
Oh.
But
He
it's
just-
like
he-
they
Yeah, I thought it was a consignment store, where they
yeah, that's what I
you
was
buy
gonna
a
say.
lot,
Like,
you keep it in there, and whatever sells at the
Just-
price they were asking for.
everybody's got their own booth and whatnot.
Right.
But
And so I went and saw the guy. He's an older gentleman, probably.
Oh, it dropped again, Hector? Wow.
Huh? It dropped?
Yeah, silver. The Bigfoot was saying it dropped again. I just look at that.
Oh shoot! What's it at now?
Yeah, I figured silver price.
I've got $20.15 an ounce for melt. What do you got?
Yeah, it was at 2024. It was up to almost 22 a
I
couple
got
days ago.
2038.
Well, according to mine, it dropped 52 cents today,
Yeah.
as of 2:15 Pacific time.
I'm looking on JM Bullion now.
No,
Melissa, you're 2 hours ahead of me. John, how much time are you ahead of me?
3 hours.
Okay, so
I'm 2, he's 3 from you.
does the stock market, the prices like for silver and all that, all the commodities, when it opens there at 9 and here at 6, the prices are, there's no delay really, right?
Yeah,
No,
I don't think so.
You
Yeah.
don't think so? Okay.
no,
Because
there
someone was
shouldn't
trying
be.
to
In all
sell me
fairness, there
that,
shouldn't be. But
well, you know how
that's
Yeah,
why
it
I
was
said
at
in all fair, there shouldn't be. I'm not saying
Yeah.
there
yeah
is.
October 4th. It was at 2102. So
2102?
I'm down,
Well,
I'm
well,
down a little bit.
I saw as low as $17 at one time. Was it 17? Oh, I forget.
Yeah. Bigfoot roller coaster as usual.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like them friggin' gas prices. Jesus, it's been going up lately and then down a little bit. And
Anyway, I'm going back to the antique store, and the gentleman says that he's already marked them down, but he still give me a break on the price, and
And they're
he
still
added
sitting there.
5 more boxes. He added 5 more boxes of, it's got one box there that's 1909. It has all the key dates missing, like 1909 SBDB,
yeah,
19D, all the pricey ones, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
But some of them are like $6, and they're not like extra fine or
yeah.
AU, and he wants that price for those, and I'm going, it's still a little steep, and
Mhm.
so I don't know if he doesn't agree with the prices that I'm going to offer him, because I wanted to buy the whole box. That it was from 1909 to 1917S,
Yeah.
and then the next box is from 1920 to 29, and the next box is from 1930 to, what is it, 45, I think he got. But they're not like every date. Every key date's gone. Every semi key
Bigfoot.
date's gone too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind getting all of the teens, 20s, and 30s anyway.
Yeah. No shit.
But if he wants like $500 for a box,
Tell him
Yeah.
get real.
yeah. I know he knows his coins, but I'm
But
not
if you
great
have
at
something
grading.
sit there for so long, do you want it to
I
move,
know.
or you that
That's what
stubborn?
I told him. You're not making any money.
Mm-mm.
At least recoup what you invested, and that's probably low ball too.
True.
Oh, I gotta empty my boxes. Remember those trays that I was using to separate my coins from nickels, pennies, and dimes, and then from dates at each one of them?
Yep.
I gotta empty them because they're so heavy. They bend one of
Yeah.
my
Pop.
so I gotta go in there and roll them up, then take them out by date, and then box them up and put them away. Even at 5 cents a piece, let's say in 15 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
that's $125 just in one box.
Oh.
Yeah. People think we're goofy.
Well, I told someone, I won't mention the person's name because they think they're
It's fine.
pretty.
It's fine.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're
I
all
told him what
goofy.
I was doing, and he
Everyone's fine.
said, "You're wasting your time." I said, "I'm retired. I'm not working. I'm paying myself by saving the money. I just
Yeah.
took out $100 in coins, and I saved about probably $50 of it.
You didn't have to switch to Geico.
Well, that's a nice book. Is that a Whitman book, Melissa?
Yeah. I was just making sure I didn't have anything.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's live. Since we're live here, I can show off too.
Hey, Flex City. Out of the early ones that I got, because I think I'm gonna dump these because I really don't need them.
Yeah. Everybody hasn't seen my latest video. I upgraded. Oh, hold on. I gotta get back to the right chat right now. All right.
Speaking of Dansko, they just put on some books that they are now selling.
I heard that. But I don't know.
They're selling that's a nice book. Oh, you got Canadian?
Yeah, and I just here. I'm gonna make myself bigger, and I just upgraded to the nicer coins in the series because I was missing them. I have that's only a 1 year issue, 20 cents, 1858.
It's like the Flying Eagle. There's only 3 dates.
And this says that's a tougher one to get, pricier one to get.
Is that
50
like a
cents,
tape set?
1900.
No, he's in the Canadian.
Oh, that's Canadian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, only missing 3 coins in this book, and 2 of them are in the mail.
Oh, so you finally opened my package. Do you like your cup of coffee?
Yeah. Yes. And yeah,
Didn't
this is
even
the
ask
only
you.
one I haven't bought yet, and that's a tough one. It cost me $200-300 for a good sample. But that one's in the mail, and this one is in the mail.
Bigfoot, don't. Yeah, I'm sure you are tearing up laughing.
47
That's
Maple
not very
Leaf?
funny.
Yeah.
You know, I just got a Mexican coin just now when I opened the rolls,
Mhm.
and then I put it on my computer, and I lifted my computer up, and the other 2 coins that were on my laptop fell off,
Mhm.
except for this one. This one didn't fall off,
Well,
and I
that's
figured out
you
why.
Present.
It's iron.
That's different.
Nickels in there.
This one is the Mexican coin was in with my nickels.
All right, and of course, got to throw in the key dates in there.
I love Flight City.
Geez, I don't even know any
Those
of
aren't
those
heavy
two
plastic
ones.
55-gallon drums full of pennies. It's heavy.
Yeah, 1925 penny. That's the key date. 1925 nickel. That's the
I
key
never
date.
heard of the Graceless.
Oh.
I mean, not that I know that much about them.
Those are small cents.
I
Yeah.
love the little tiny ones like that. I think they're
Yeah. No, those are nickels. Those are the
Those are
fish
nickels?
scales. Yeah, those are
Well,
fish
yeah, like-
scales.
fish scales are sorry. Fish scales
Yeah.
are small and stuff and trimes. I know. I'm like I should do trimes, but I'd probably be bounce my head off the wall.
1959. All right.
But I really like them.
Yeah, I would like to put the $1948 in that book, but that would cost me like $3,000. So
Yeah, you were just gonna spend a little bit of money on coins the other day.
yeah.
Oh, Hector Bigfoot said, "LOL, Mr. Hector. You're a teacher, my friend. Could you do many melts there for educational purposes?"
There you go.
Hi.
Hello.
That's
I
my
don't know if I
granddaughter.
should say your name or not, but hi, I know you.
Let me change because she's looking at a blank screen right now.
You remember my name? I remember your name, so I'm just gonna say hi, you.
What's your dad?
What's your name, Mama?
My name is Lizzie.
Yeah, mine too. Mine's Melissa.
What's your dad?
You can't see Dad there. Dad's not there. Dad's at
My
home.
dad's at home at his house sleeping.
Huh?
Her name's
Mine-
Lisi. Well, actually, her name is Khaleesi.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said mine's Melissa.
Hello,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Because I used
That's
to get
her.
called Lissa.
I'm John.
Say
My
hi.
hair.
I see you over there. What are you doing?
She said, "Look at my hair."
Yeah.
Look at my hair. What'd you do to your hair? Did you do your fingernails tonight too?
Are you gonna do your fingernails, Mama? You gonna do your nails?
Yeah, don't you make?
Of
Tell
course.
Grandma go do your nails.
No, do nails.
That'll keep her busy.
I'm not new here.
Oh my God, it's on me.
Yeah, go with
Yeah.
Maya.
Are you gonna
She's
pick a
not-
cool
No.
Halloween color? You
Mom,
gonna pick a cool.
my dad's telling you.
Once a month, my daughter has to be on call for her job.
Hey, Rhonda.
Go to Grandma.
That laugh was.
And she's like this on the phone when my daughter has to do calls on her job, and all she does is answer phone calls once a month. We have to pick up my granddaughter because she's on the phone constantly trying to interrupt. So my daughter can't take any calls as long as she's around. So we're trying to limit, phone calls because
I
we
got-
go
I
to
gotta
drive.
ask
we go to- Remember the McDonald's I was telling you about? The same lady that works there that gave me all the wheat coins. We drive up, and the first time we were there, she goes, "Hi, my name is Lisi." It says, "I want my hamburger." I don't know what she was saying in the back.
Right.
She's
She wanted to
very
order.
happy with the kids. with the people behind the counter. She ain't shy.
It was funny. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember. What was the story with somebody hiding in the closet one night? Were you hiding, or she was hiding in the closet?
But she was hiding in the closet?
Yeah. Trying to be sneaky.
No, but John will get a kick out of this. I don't think I told him the story, but we got a notice from the bank one time that says that they couldn't fulfill our transfer of $44,000 to another account.
Oh no, I told those guys about that because they were like, "What?" Oh, I told John and Pat about it. I was like, it was either 40 or 44. I think I told them 40.
Wow.
And Pat said, "Isn't that hilarious? It wasn't like any like random numbers. It was just like the 40 and then the zeros." You know? It's like, that's great. What Flag City say? Sean, there's 40, 92 to 2005 multiples of some years Canadian proof sets.
Yeah, the 92 to I think it's 100 anniversary, or the 92 coins are like 1892 to 1992, or there's something like that. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
No. Hello, Rhonda Nine. Say it louder. How you doing? It's good to see you. That was all this a minute ago because I was like,
just like regular proof sets. Okay, from 92 to 05. Well, there's nothing really special in those years, but nice to have. That's crazy.
Dang it. I might have to do some. I'm sure Hector. Well, I'll ask him when he gets back on here. Better. What? But,
Ask me what?
On your nickels, do you have your nickel book filled like in your 40s and 50s? Because I know you said you were.
Yeah. I'm still looking for the 50D.
Yeah, that's a tough one to find.
Are we all?
I saw a video the other day. Guys found two of them in two different rolls.
Damn.
Because I've got a few. I was like, I'll send you Phillies if you did. But I'm like,
You know something? I'm gonna hold you up on that one because some of my 50Ps, the 50 era, and the 40s seem to be easier.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the 50s are like hard to get around.
Well, there's a few, especially you're way out west. You're gonna have a hard time finding like the 58P, the 59P.
Hey,
I'm lower mintages.
Yeah, but you know something? I would trade my S's, of any denomination.
Yeah.
East because I can't get. I can't. Well, people back east say, "Oh, I got dime a dozen,"
Well,
over here.
You tell me that quite a while back, so that's why I was like,
"Wow, $4 each? That's not bad for 92 to 2005 Canadian mint set, a proof set. I'd buy that all day for $4 each. I'll buy 40 of them for $4 each right now.
For Canadian,
you could auction those off for fucking starting at $5. Oh.
Okay, why was my brain keeping 83
That's
nickels?
Cheap.
83D.
Yeah.
My granddaughter had to watch Moana again. That's why I moved.
That's one of those things like you hear at your sleep. You're like, I already know what part of the movie we're in, how much time's left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a timestamp for each song that starts.
Yeah.
I've heard it so many times. Jeez.
I won't even mention that other movie out loud that everybody loved so much that was about wintertime because
Hocus Pocus?
No, not Halloween. No, oh my god, I love Hocus Pocus. The second one. I think I said that the other night. Watched it.
Yeah, I like the first one better, but still, both of them.
The first one's still the best.
Yeah.
Always. Oh yeah, that's 59, 59, 59. Yeah, a little stackaroni of 59s right here.
Someone was telling me that. Oh, I went on.
Hey, I'll just keep these 50s set aside for another time.
Yeah, I remember you guys were telling me, or in the last conversation about Cajun being in the hospital and all that. Yeah. I kind of went to his for a while, and he's got a lot of new people that I don't even recognize.
Yeah, he's a social butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was so funny from back in the day of when we were on PVs when they were first trying to learn how to, or not learn, but just kind of dry run how to do their Q&As. And
Right.
Blues Coins and Cajun and I were always in there for those. And it was just like, just looking at the three of us, like how extremely different all of our, like, you know, avenues and attitudes and stuff went, you know. It's like,
You know, the funny thing is when I took my cans in, and the guy was looking at asked me about what
Hey,
I'm
Zach,
looking for.
what's going on?
Look at what I got back!
Oh, finally got the car. Awesome.
Only
I finally
problem
got
is,
mine back
only
today.
problem is,
oh no.
only
Don't
problem
tell me.
is the coil packs are bad.
How many of them?
66
Okay. Oof.
What is a coil pack?
at minimum $60 a pop.
Damn.
What's a coil pack?
Yeah,
What's a coil pack?
it's okay.
Nice, like
So prior, yeah, okay. Remember changing the spark plugs, and you had to make sure you put the right wires on the right spark plug. The coil
Yeah,
packs are now the
Instead of having a distributor, it'd be one unit for each of the cylinders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
so.
Well, no, because back in the day, Scott would always go, and he, like with his Diamante. I always called it the Dinamite because that's when that movie came out with the squirrel going Dinamite. You know, that's why I had to stop and think about the name of it. But seriously, it just needs new spark plug wires. It just needs spark plug wires. It's like
That ain't
when you
right.
do it, I want to see how you do because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, it used to be a module unit just on the distributor itself. Now they got each individual ones.
Oh, this was like back in 2000.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
That's when we first got together.
Cheers, everybody. Drink them if you got them.
Cheers.
I'm actually gonna partake in a little something. Hold on. Man, I wish it would have been a blue moon on Halloween. Extra
Oh, thank you,
strong,
Black City.
crazy. What's up, Black
Monkey
City?
At least it didn't cost you too much, or you didn't have to replace your head gasket, or that shop didn't do too much, too crazy.
No,
Well-
gaskets for the water pump. There was like 4 sets of gaskets that they replaced, and there's a lot of red flags with these people, and I mean
Yeah.
a lot of red flags.
That
One,
guy was
they
mean to you
didn't
that
quit.
day.
Huh?
That guy was mean to you that day that you called and said, "Hey, can I get my stuff out?" And said, "Yeah," and then you had to wait on him.
Oh
10
yeah,
minutes, and
oh
then
that
you
was
got in there,
that
he
was
told you
that
to
was the
hurry
young
up.
guy. Yeah, that was the young guy.
And I thought, hurry up and wait. But when you get in here, oh, Flag City wanted to know what type of vehicle, and I said, I think Sierra, but I didn't remember for sure. I know it started with an
Yeah.
S.
2002 Toyota Sienna.
Oh,
Sienna,
Sienna,
yeah.
not Sierra. Okay, that's why I was like, I didn't think I was.
So, Monkey, are you in a place yet, or are you still looking for one?
My place is the van now.
Okay.
Yeah, means soccer mom living in
I
the
still-
You know something?
But there you
I
go, Dad. You know
saw-
I don't go talk about all your business to everybody.
Hey, you know, I
I
saw
don't give
a
a
video
flying fuck.
where this girl
I know.
works and lives in her van, and it's a
Yeah.
2002 GMC 3/4 ton.
Yeah, it's one of those like cargo vans.
Yeah, and she cleaned it out, took all the carpeting, and took out everything, and right now she's got like modular stuff in, like from IKEA. How she did it and how she made it pretty cool. So she says, "I'm
Right.
tired of paying rent." She travels around and she works
Yeah.
out of her van, and that's it.
Yeah, a lot of those people that are doing van conversions are taking the like transit GMCs and Dodge and whatnot, and they're converting them into full-on apartments on wheels.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw
Like a mini
a guy.
camper, you know.
I saw a guy turn a heavy duty. I don't know what you call it. It's like one of those Yukon 4-wheel drive 4x4s.
Well,
Ambulances that have to do rescue and fire places, fire burns areas, and they're
Yeah.
like huge. I mean, completely huge. I mean, it's
hey,
almost like a house on wheels.
Yeah. Listen
Literally.
to this. So at my first break, I went to go get a soda for the vending machine. I used my quarters like I normally do. End up getting another W quarter out of the vending machine.
Ah, damn it!
Ooh, what you get?
Damn,
Quarter.
the luck you got. I can't even search through rolls of quarters to find me a W.
Well, my max
That's
is
the
get like
fourth-
8 rolls of quarters.
That's the
and then I'll
fourth
find one.
this year. That's the fourth this year.
Monkey, let me ask you this: the last one you just got? What condition is it in?
In very decent condition. Give me
Really?
a few minutes. Yeah, even for circulations, it's in pretty good condition.
Would you say it was extremely fine or just a little bit above AU?
I'd say right below AU.
Right below AU? That's
Yeah.
a good find.
Like when I get off, I'm trying to gather all my stuff since I've been staying in one of the gasket trailers at work. Now I
Uh-huh.
got to transfer all my shit to the van. I'll put it this way: I've been having some really good sleep with sleeping in this thing.
yeah, find a U-Pick yard. Yeah, Flag City said Monkey, find a U-Pick yard, and the part you need will be anywhere from like $30, or $250.
God, Flag City
Yeah.
knows
Yeah.
a
Well,
little bit about
You might not have the time to do it. I mean, that's he's working full time. That's
Don't
his
you, buddy?
house. Yeah.
I think we had a
Yeah,
decent
well-
conversation about something like that in Ohio.
I just,
Oh wait, I think
I
that's
just
what he's
wanted.
talking about right there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's running. But it's misfiring on those. So I just want to replace them all. That way I know they're all good.
Right. All 8 of them?
Oh, John.
6.
Oh, 6.
I gotta be 6. Hey,
I'm
could
out.
be wrong.
Oh,
Cheers.
I could be wrong.
here's,
Damn.
he has some milk and cookies. Oh wait, that was EP earlier.
Well, I got the Japanese chicken special today.
What was special
dinner.
today?
It's called a chicken special. It's breaded Japanese chicken, deeply fried with rice and vegetables with yams and broccoli.
Yums.
It's really good.
That's
And
different.
for
than it sounds.
$9, can't
Well,
beat it.
Oh yeah.
You would be like, "What in the world is wrong where I live?" If I showed you what we got for $13. It was supposed to be curry chicken, and I said, "I don't want green pepper and I don't want onion in it." And there was no mention of water chestnuts, which I don't mind now. That's great. It was in there, and Scott said,
Japanese
"You know what?
food
I'll
or
order
Chinese
this."
food?
Chinese.
Nice,
There was
okay.
so much water chestnut in it. Scott said, "I think I found 3 pieces of chicken in here," and I was like, "Well, I didn't eat all of mine," and I was like, "I think I found like 5," and I mean they were bigger pieces, but we know, Rhonda,
Well-
you are very special. But
No,
like me,
we
we
have,
ride the same elevator sometimes,
we have a Chinese restaurant called Louis. It's spelled Luil apostrophe S. That's
Mhm.
their last name.
yeah.
Anyway, my wife got Chinese today, and I opened it up the package for her because she's walking around with a bad knee right now. So I opened it up, and from one end of the plate, well, actually it was a styrofoam storage unit.
Container.
Well,
One end of the plate to one side, half the plate was covered just in ham.
Ooh.
See,
and it
that's
was
a
only-
hook it up.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
$9.99.
Yeah.
The thing I was just complaining about, $13 a piece, and it's kind of like,
Oh,
No, these people. Well, in California, people expect money. The money we pay for, we expect because it's kind of like the theme around here. Because like
Yeah.
a giant burrito, I don't know if you guys know what a giant burrito is, but the fact of what it's in it, the size of it, it's I would
Can
say
you
it's
head?
3 inches tall, 1 foot long, and weighs 2.5 pounds.
So we're going.
So it's that big. Yep.
Put it in
$14.
perspective, you know.
If you have carne asada, they give you carne asada. They give you boiled beans, Mexican rice, and then they give you cilantro, onions, jalapenos, and then on top of that, they give you a cup of salsa for $14.
no.
Well, I'm a hearty eater. I have to cut it in half because I can't finish it in one night or one
Oh,
sitting.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I like. I mean, Hector, there's a little mom and pop fucking mini mall Chinese place around the corner from here. I can go there. I'll get for like I think it's like $9.50 is what I usually get. It's the small pepper steak with onion and 2 shrimp egg rolls for like $9.50. And it's like I can't eat all that. I usually eat half the pepper steak and the egg roll.
Do you guys know? Do you guys remember smorgasbords?
We had one here called Opals. And I thought
we
it
had
was
one
so
called
funny that
Perry
it was called
Boys.
Smorgasbord because I'd never seen one since before that or since then. And we are like, we're going to Opals. It's like,
Well, it reminds me of Hometown Buffet.
the who?
Remember Hometown Buffet?
Mm-mm.
You guys don't have that?
No,
Okay.
we had like Ponderosa and Golden Corral.
Oh, okay. Oh, I ate Golden Corral one time. I felt, this is all processed food.
Yeah, that's back like when I was in high school, so like in the late 90s. I think immediately after that they closed down.
Hometown Buffet had whole roasts, whole chickens, whole pork ribs, and they would have chefs in the back, and they kept bringing them out. And it was like $9 for children and $14 for adults. All you can eat.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Don't be falling asleep on this, Johnny boy.
No.
Trotters. Oh my God, that place had the best chocolate mousse. That was the only thing I looked forward to when we would go there. And it was like around St. Charles or Trotters. I remember it just had like a galloping horse with like a guy racing on it. And I was like, oh, we're going to Trotters? They're like, yeah. I'm like,
I don't think there's any more smorgasbords anymore anywhere.
The
only time I ever see them is when I go to the casinos and the buffet table is like wraparound.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll do that like once or twice a year, and then you go to the buffet and it'll be like a little pricey. Probably more now, but the last time I did that, it was like $20, and you can basically grab a plate and pile on whatever you want. But
do you guys like Alaskan king crab legs?
Oh heck yeah!
Yes.
Oh my God! The other day we went to Costco and we bought a box for $400. And we split it between, let's see, myself, my wife, my son, my grandson.
That finger to
Oh yeah, Bigfoot! I'm giving you munchies. We got him some ham, some ribs, and
one side of the family is Texas style, and one side of the family is Mexican style from Mexico, and then we have California tri-tip. When we get together, man, it's like, okay, everybody bring a little bit of everything.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Right.
I don't think I've honestly ever sincerely had a good tri-tip.
Oh.
I really don't. I really no. I'm being honest.
I smoked mine. I smoked mine on the ground.
It's like trolls always putting stuff on the smoker, and I'm like, I've got a smoker too.
Okay, here's my recipe. Here's my recipe for tri-tip. In the ground, wrapped in burlap, red wine, covered in aluminum foil, wrapped in a burlap sack, soaked in wine, pepper, salt, garlic, and then in the ground for 6 hours.
Oh,
cheers!
Cheers.
And the meat is crispy on the outside and tender
Oh, yeah.
red in the
A
middle.
good bark, something like that.
And then when I slice it, it stays juicy through the whole time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got a good I was thinking about doing it tomorrow, Hector. I've got a good not too many people know about this because you will never see it in a grocery store.
Uh-huh.
But oh god, what's it called? It's a pork brisket. It's like it's
And the underbelly.
big. Yeah.
Yeah. We do the same thing, but we cook that into chicharrones.
Hector, you inspired me. I put it in the chat.
That's crazy.
In what way? You know something? All you
Gotta
need
fix the
is
holes in my yard.
wait. All you need is 3 foot hole.
He
Oh,
didn't read it yet. He didn't read it.
let me see. My yard is already. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
It's not bad. It's just fun.
He didn't fall any of them, did he?
No, but I'm pretty sure one of the dogs twisted their little paw ankle
Which one?
situations. Oliver.
Oh,
Yeah. He's the fattest one. So, he's like a little water buffalo. His stomach's like that far
Yeah.
off the ground. He's all like,
I was gonna say he could fall in the hole and get lost in even an 3-inch one.
yeah, it won't take a lot. And it's like,
Wow.
yeah.
No, now I'm getting hungry for one. I used to do midnight barbecues.
I used to when Scott would, be home for a few days and then
Uh-huh.
go away to work for a few. Now it's like, just me having to go out of town to go grab a prescription. And then he's, oh, crap, I got to go buy his chew. So glad I said that. All right, we're going. Well, I got 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, because nothing will be open when he leaves for work in the morning.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then I need his. That's why I told. Well, I had to get a replacement
You
debit
best
card.
run.
Well, you got 35 minutes. What?
35 minutes is
Oh, yeah.
9:16 here.
It's 11:16. The place that I can go through the drive-through closes at midnight. That's the only thing that'll be open.
Well,
and
you
I know
better
they have
hurry,
it.
girl.
Yeah,
Well,
what are
don't
you getting all of us to
No,
eat?
we're not going to hurry because that's where I hit the deer. Was
It's
thinking
11.
Oscar,
It's
maybe go get-
11:16.
Yes.
You better start running.
No, it takes 10 minutes to get there.
What
I
are you
just
getting
need
all
to-
of us to eat? We're talking about food.
Oh,
it
yeah,
depends on the
let's
grill.
talk about food.
I had stuff to cook on the grill.
Yeah, I can't wait to start cooking again.
Interrupted from pharmacy.
Hey, monkey. But let me tell
Yeah.
you something. When I was on the road a lot, when I was working for companies and I was on the road all the time, I would always call ahead, like a gas station and say, "Hey, I'm going to the next town. You know any good place to eat?" And I wanted more home cooked meals than fast way. Like McDonald's and Burger King. I didn't want that.
I'd
almost-
rather eat in a hole in a wall place in the middle
Yeah.
of nowhere
That-
than at a
that
chain
was-
joint.
That was my exact words I was going to use. Find a place where everybody likes to go eat a home cooked meal. Like
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna pay.
it don't matter.
You may pay more, but you're also going to get that in abundance.
But you know
Yeah.
something, Monkey? That's the thing. You're gonna get pleasure out of eating the money that you spent on the food.
Yep.
Full
I mean,
agree.
You can buy Burger King that gives you a little bun and a little meat, and
It's like
It
this.
just-
Hey, just cook us something, Mel.
Dude, I'm partial to a bloody burger. Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'm partial to a bloody burger. I don't like my burgers completely gray in the middle. You
or
know what I
dry.
mean?
Well, I like
dry.
it
Or dry.
That
And then
depends
they-
on
and then they-
if I know where they came from. If I get a good butcher shop or grocery, a good meat. Yeah. I'll
John,
go medium
I
rare.
got spoiled, John. I got spoiled. Okay, so grandma, dad's mom, her and my grandfather, after I left, this is like early 2000s, late 2000s. They started buying a half or a quarter beef
Oh,
from
yeah.
just up in the small town up the road that actually had, people that slaughtered and whatnot. But dude, that just between two people, it would last well over a year.
Oh,
And
hey,
I'm getting steaks, stewed meat, hamburger meat, everything. The bones to cook, everything. Oh, I'm like, oh.
Oh, you
God,
just
I'm hungry now too, Bigfoot.
reminded me. My
My
parents' neighbor is raising cattle, and well, actually, he's livestocking on my parents' property. And the guy said I can buy a quarter or a half beef, but I don't have any room to put it in my freezer. But
Yeah, I get another fridge
Yeah,
for that. Yeah,
you
man.
gotta have my grandparents actually had a separate freezer. Freezer was bigger than the fridge.
Built into the house?
No,
No.
it's like a refrigerator. It's like a regular
Oh, I
refrigerator.
see.
It's just another. It was more of a stand up instead of one of that lays on the floor. That you kind
Yeah,
of go
I
in.
don't like those chest
This was
freezers
actually like a fridge. Yeah,
because
but-
I remember one time my parents always had one because they always grew their food because they came from the Depression times, back in the 20s and 30s when they were kids. So everything they did was, like they would get, 4 or 5 boxes of peaches and plums, and they either dehydrate them or can them or
Yeah.
store them some way that we would have them later for the winter, where lean times.
Yeah, that's the way they were raised, brought up. Shit.
Yeah, it was just a normal
How
thing
you
for
doing,
them.
Rhonda? But
Where
yeah,
do you guys see those people at?
Rhonda's in chat.
Well,
Oh, are you guys looking at YouTube
Oh, yeah.
side?
no,
I'm
no,
on
it's
StreamYard,
not-
so I'm looking at the comments.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
But this is
there
not
we
this
are.
is not a coin stream anymore. I'm sorry. This is a food and drink stream.
There you go.
cheers.
Okay, let me ask you guys this: have you guys had White Castle hamburgers?
Yeah.
People complain that's the best hamburgers, and I'm going, no, it's not.
No.
Dude,
No.
My first ever White Castle burger or slider, whatever they want to call it,
Yeah,
was during Driver's Ed in Indiana.
Hey Henry,
And
how you doing?
We'd
Henry.
gone and
Thanks
Rhonda
for the pop.
wrote. Well, no,
Anybody
I
wants
went
to come
from.
up?
Go ahead,
We
Martha.
went from our high school, North Harrison, in Ramsey, Indiana, to 5 miles to enter Evansville, and that's about a 90-mile drive. And we pulled over to get gas, and they're like, "Hey, let's go to White Castle." I'm like, "All right." And I picked this thing up. I said, "This is not a burger." They're like, "Yeah, it's a burger." And I'm like, "No, this is not a burger." And I still ate it. I'm like, I did not like it.
Yeah. Those are nasty.
Have you guys ever heard of Southern California's In-N-Out Burger?
I love
Oh
it
yeah,
now.
there's some of those around here. Not a lot, but yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's
one in
my
Illinois.
wife's favorite
Mhm.
I
My
think it's
favorite
Illinois.
is
Might be in
Foster's,
Missouri.
Dairy Queen, and
Yeah.
what's the other one? Dairy Queen, Foster's,
Oh.
Dairy Delight. No, what's the other one that's like that?
I don't know.
And there's the Foster's. Man, the potatoes are great. The one here in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to avoid all that fast food stuff. Even a lot of
I need to.
restaurants, I can't eat them more because when I was in my 20s, man, that was 60% of my food I ate, and it's just like, oh, I can't do that anymore. I'll get sick.
Yeah, my mom's.
Right.
I miss my mom's cooking. Man, she would put down a feed. Ooh, she'd make
That's why I
$100
keep
go to
paying
4
them.
weeks.
Oh yeah.
God, my grandmother, she would make. I wouldn't call her. She was a good cook. I wouldn't say great, but every dinner, it was 7-course minimum. And then she would ask all the grandkids, "You want ice cream?" "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we'll take some ice cream."
Well,
just put it this way. we did homemade ice cream, and
Yeah.
like, my grandparents got the little machine that made it, but it still was technically homemade ice cream.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much.
Like all me and my cousins all around the same age. It's like no wonder we didn't stay out too late when everyone was up at the grandparents' island because we all had 7, 8 course meals and a bowl of ice cream.
Oh,
What's up, Henry?
when my mom's still alive, and we went over and took chicken to the house, and if it was KFC or some kind of commercial chicken place, it was kind of left alone because my mom would make chicken, and if we bought chicken, she was kind of a little bit pissed because we bought the same thing she cooked, and everything that my
So,
mom made would go first before the KFC would.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
I'll give you a little background, then I gotta head back in.
Okay.
Growing up, I've got 2 cousins that are half white, half Mexican. All right. And so every time that their birthday parties were being celebrated at their grandparents' house, and I was at my grandparents' house, and I found out about it, we're like, let's go. And they're like, why? I said, it's a home cook, that's a fresh cooked meal. Everything's fresh. The salsa, everything. They go out deep sea fishing and come back and just grill up everything. I mean, I got spoiled being in Southern California. I got a lot of variety of foods. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I bet.
No, there's so many of us, different people live in this part of the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't want. I'm gonna be in chat, but I will. I'll be back up in a little bit.
All right.
All right, we'll be here at least another hour or so. We'll be driving and driving.
We were waiting for a baptismal party to start, and us men folk were outside like it usually is. Women inside the house making all the fixings, and we were outside getting ready to barbecue.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, it's going to take us a little longer." And I said, "No, we're hungry now." I said, "Well, is the meat ready?" He said, "No, this beef is going to take a little longer since you guys we're going to slow it down so that we can keep up with."
Oh, she dropped out.
Ooh, who's that?
Over.
Oh,
she'll be back.
Yeah. And so we saw my uncles looking around, and they saw these 4 chickens run by. And all the uncles looked, and they're older. They were like in their 70s and 80s, and they told us kids, "We'll give you guys $2 for every chicken you guys catch." No, we caught right there and then. They plumed them, gutted them, and cooked them over a stick, and we were eating pieces of it before even the legs were finished with their sides. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
David Carlisle's here.
Yep.
Why you guys aren't coming through the car stereo, but it's not giving me a happy camper. I could kind of hear you. I heard Hector say chicken a minute ago. That's about it.
Yeah.
We were talking about chicken, all kinds of food. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about our favorite hamburger stand, and we kind of figured that White Castle wasn't the in and the all out of it.
I know. I mean, honestly, Hector, I don't think I've ever had White Castle when I was sober. I mean, White Castle is only something you get when you and your buddy have been up all night and drank like 14 beers and you're hungry and it's around the corner, so you go get it and you're driving like this.
Believe it or not, we've got a Denny's here, we have an IHOP, and we have a place called Farnesi's.
Yeah.
At 2:00 in the morning, you don't go to Denny's, you go to Farnesi's because they have home cooked meals, and they have breakfast 24/7 and coffee, the best in town. So after a night of going out and partying or whatever, or dance or a wedding and reception afterwards, you go there and stop and eat. They just closed it down. No one wanted to take over the business.
Yeah, a place like that around here, they're not even open. It used to be you go to like a Denny's or a little family place around here, it would be open 24/7 pretty much.
Yeah,
but not anymore, especially after COVID. Nope.
Yeah. Well, it's the kids didn't want to run it because they all.
Yeah, because Hector, I'm starting a new job Monday, but I basically took the last 2 weeks off. But my last job, it was, like 1 to 11 pretty much. And it's like around here, it's like there's nothing good open after 11. If I don't feel like going home and cooking something, I feel like, okay, the only place I can stop and get something to eat is basically like McDonald's. Like, no, I'm not going to do that.
No. Here we close. Most of the places close down at around 9.
Yeah.
And the only thing that are open are the roach coaches, and they're all Mexican food.
Yeah.
Either Mexican food or Oaxacan or because there's no black food. Like if you wanted to get a barbecue, there's no Asian restaurants. There's tons of them here, but they're not open past 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you're stuck going to that. Well, there's more variety because you can almost.
I don't know. I bet some of those. God, I wish I had a roach coach like that around here. It'd probably be better than McDonald's.
Oh yeah, well, believe me. I mean, the one of the places I go to is on C Street. They've been open. They only open from 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock in the morning.
John, your girlfriend was working.
Oh,
Yeah.
What, you didn't show her face? I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
Why is she cute?
Yeah, she's very cute.
Go back. Order some more.
Yeah.
Hey, she thinks I'm nutty because I'm like, hey, give me some quarters, lady. Not really. I mean, I told her what I was doing, but
Did you get any
Oh,
quarters?
did you get some? How many rolls?
not tonight.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, I didn't have any cash on me. I threw it back in my recycle pile.
Yeah.
Oh, I did tell you that I'm using brand new quarters, the 2022 Ds. I went to buy 2 sodas. It came out to $2.17, and the lady behind the counter at the drive window, she sees them. She goes, "You don't have any dollar bills?" I said, "No, I do, but I didn't want to spend the dollar bills."
Yeah.
How is this? I love gas is $4.16 over here, and right across the street it's $4.28. I can't believe it.
That's cheap.
Well,
I'd
I mean,
be $5.75
because they would be more competitive, and it's Friday, and it's been like that all day because I came through at like.
Well,
3 p.m.
you did hear today OPEC just cut production of 2 million barrels a day.
Yeah.
And the prices went
gone up in the last week or two. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the guys at the refineries knew already they were going to cut production.
No.
Man, we got barrels right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Well, to tell you the truth,
I know I'm being silly.
No. To tell you the truth, the gas price isn't bothering me because I don't drive that much. I don't drive to work anymore.
Yeah.
I know Scott was.
Well, hopefully, if I get this job at Penske, I won't have to worry about that much anymore.
Oh, you're gonna be working from home?
Yeah, if and when I get that job at Penske,
You're getting it.
Yeah, because I already had the first interview 2 days ago, Hector, and then I got the next interview scheduled for 2 weeks from now. So.
Wow! Congrats, man.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when I told you you had a nice speaking voice you like to get.
Well, what will your hours be, John, if you do get Penske's job?
No, that's basically like well, of course they're a trucking company, and the truckers would call in and say, "Yeah, we got a flat tire or something wrong here." Okay, I would call the service station. Yes, we got a trucker down here. Blah blah blah. I need to go out and help them out. Stuff like that.
Basically, you're the roadside assistant.
Yeah, roadside assistant. Yeah, and I will start out for like at least a month or so doing like basically like tire problems, get tire calls. You got a flat tire blew up, blah blah blah.
I tell you what, John, I'm trying next go round because they'll be like country kid knowing all some stuff, and then they'll be like, "What? You know air brakes?" I'm like, "Yep."
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, I had to hear enough about it for years from everybody being nervous about taking their test.
I was so happy to get out because the job I'm starting Monday. I hope. Well, we'll find how it is. It's paying me like $250 less than I would get at Penske, actually $150. But and it's kind of a far drive. It's like a 45-minute drive, but
Your sanity and you being happier is worth more than $1.50 an hour.
yeah, oh yeah,
I mean, that's what I told Scott when he wanted to quit Railworks. I was like, you think you're going to take a pay cut for a while, and then, you know, knowing, oh, you know how to operate this or that, and he said yes, and
yeah.
he's making more than he did.
Once I knew I was getting the job to start
already, and he did that in less than 6 months.
Once I knew I was starting this job, I gave my work basically. They had a 2-day notice. Like I'm done Friday.
And heck, you have plenty of practice putting up with difficult and annoying and disgruntled and belligerent people that, man, you'll do fine.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I can handle this, and I won't take it personal, and I won't get mad, and you know, just like I'll do my job, and I'll do it the best way that I can, and the help that I can give you, and the thing that I can do, you know.
Yeah, Hector, I was telling this to everyone. I even told this because one of the because I was the quality department that I was in up until like 6 months ago that I left. I guess in the last week, my former boss already asked one person to apply for it, and she actually called me and asked me about the job, and I told her that it's going to be a lot of physical work, and it's a lot of, I mean, it's a lot of bullshit. You might be busy one day, you might not be, but you're going to do 50% of the time. You're going to be working with air hammers, air chisels, and destructing welds. You got to measure them, and it's like we need it now. We need it yesterday. So
wow.
And she's probably, I don't know, maybe Hoover's size and age, roughly.
Yeah, but you said that air chisel's rough after a couple hours of that. So
yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get out of there, because I was thinking, man, if I keep doing this, I'm going to be on some kind of medical restriction within a few years. No ifs, ands, or buts.
You know, all the jobs I had before I was teaching was all physical jobs, and then when I got hired in management, it was more mental. I think I was better off doing the physical work than the mental work, because when people had problems, it became my problems.
I think I'm more off better the way, or at least from what I was doing there, I'd be more off doing the more mental work, because it's just like, man, and really half the problem with my job was, or most of the problem with my job is my boss, who's actually not a supervisor. She's technically a project manager.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's trying to be like a manager, an engineer, and a supervisor all at once. She's the only engineer in the company that would work like 12 or 10, 12, 14 hours a day, 5 days a week. But every other engineer or manager is working like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And she's just absolutely so like way stressed out and trying to raise 2 teenagers at the same time.
Damn.
Like, yeah.
I'm gonna go be nosy.
She had a bachelor's degree in something, I think engineering maybe. Like, she could go anywhere and make the same amount of money and be working 40 hours a week, 5 days, never work a weekend. Yeah, like, she needs to get out of there. And I actually months ago, I texted one of the engineers at the plant I used to work with and told them, hey, don't tell her that this is from me, but talk to Angel, that was her name, and say, hey, maybe she should go find a job somewhere else, because they're putting way too much on her. I mean, all that stress rolls downhill.
Oh yeah. Tell me about stress.
Yeah, you haven't done forklift, but it can fuck your back up.
Sorry, I had to do some recall.
Forklifts don't have a lot of fucking shock absorption.
So my grandma's windows that I wanted to make the greenhouse out of, they're still against this wall.
Huh.
Other than that, everything that I could see was moved around. But they took the stuff out of the windows. Well, because this is the storage unit slash, bait, tackle, and bow hunting range, and blah blah blah. Yeah. As I was thinking, speaking of physical labor that I miss,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah, it's time
Well, no,
fun.
there's a good combination between being physical and not sitting down all the time either, doing your job.
Yeah,
They
but-
get both will get old real quick.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
it was great because my stepdad didn't like early mornings, so we paired up perfectly on that. And we would just like bust our humps for like a few hours and take a break. And either he might stick around the shop and I'd come home for a little bit, sit in the air conditioning, and then, we'd do something in the evening. But in the meantime, if people called to rent units, then, paperwork was nothing. So,
Yeah, paperwork's nothing, but it's boring when there's so much of it.
oh, no, I mean, literally all I had to do, because he did all the heavy, stuff on that. All I had to do was like, hey, okay, you're doing it this time of the month, you're prorated, blah, blah, blah. That's how much you pay for it. Just tell them the prices
Yeah.
and tell them to meet me up at the shop and then come fill out the paperwork and give me money. And then, put it in an envelope, leave it up there for my stepdad. Woohoo, done.
Wow, you have a detached garage. Mine's attached to my house.
Yeah. Then I was gonna cook on the grill, and then I had to go get my.
Is that a full double wide garage, or is it?
No.
Just the cars in
I
there?
mean, it'd be a really tight fit.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's the standard garage around here.
Yeah.
Hector. Most of them are detached. You get a 16-foot door. I mean that garage is what 24 feet wide, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't found a house yet, except for the old houses that you had 2 feet on each side of the garage opening where you can actually put shelves.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
here,
yeah.
'cause I'll show you
Yeah,
this.
that's pretty much
This is
standard
my-
here. But yeah.
This is my messy garage, and I've been cleaning up, believe it or not. But
You
Yeah,
haven't
like-
seen mine. I still have
Yeah.
1,000 square feet of
like
parking still in the garage. I need to get
this
rid of it.
is what we call Scott's side. And then I kind of start right here,
Yeah.
and then that's all my. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on eBay. I swear. And then trash can that's full of bubble wrap, of
Yeah.
course. A bongo that. I'm
Yeah.
never
If
gonna get rid of.
anybody needs some headlights for what is it, Mitsubishi or whatever? See,
A Mazda 6.
yeah, Mazda 6.
Yeah, that's all. Well, headlights, taillights, there. I put the other ones under there. And then this Formica table. I bought that for $10.
The old fashioned 1950s Formica tables?
Yeah. I
Those
mean,
are neat.
I need to do the legs, but yeah.
You can
And
buy
then-
you can buy new ones re-chromed already.
Well, this is true. But I was like, I need a table. And it was cheap, so I bought it.
What's that jug full of?
That was full of wine, but I've been emptying it into bottles. This is the best thing. Look, it's a magnetic paper towel holder. You gotta love that.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I put it in my butter pecan jars. There's a few more bottles. There's a few
There you
more
go,
bottles.
Flake City. Yeah. Yeah, Flake
Yeah,
City.
well-
I've been doing a little bit of that. There's a few local auction places around me that will do like half online local auctions and half, all kinds of different auctions. But sometimes they have coins. Sometimes it's all like farm shit and whatever. But
Oh, yeah. Like, I've got this farm radio thing. I don't know what the heck it is.
Flag City says that he worked 20 hours a week and gets paid for 32.
That's it. I don't even
That's
know.
not bad.
I feel like I've showed this to Hector before.
Yep.
Ooh, that's old.
Yeah.
Just looking at the equipment in it. Yeah.
Yeah, the last 2 storage units, like I did them on purpose, is the last one because
All right, we'll start the bidding. $10. I'll pay 10 for it.
Melissa, are you doing reselling?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, we're going to do a little bit of show and tell here, folks, in the audience. We got a little package from Mrs. Hoover.
Ah, well, it's Mrs. Lowry, but it's whatever.
Melissa, did you
Oh,
tell John my package from Scent Hoarder?
Back in the day?
Yeah,
No.
I went back
Oh
to
my
look at it,
gosh.
man. I was crazy.
We were like kids at Christmas watching you open that. It was,
Well, I didn't know that could fit so much in such a little box.
I felt bad because I left it in there in the garage with the hot tub because I thought it was something for Scott, and I didn't realize coins were in it. And I'm like, oh, I thought-
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, definitely some precious metals in those parts. Let's see. All right, here we go.
okay. Scott is two. Everybody's happy.
You asked for half.
It's
cup
like
of-
a half cup. Ba-dum.
Well, at least you can put it against the wall and not worry about it spilling
I
over,
was
huh?
like, you can put pins in it and stuff. I was like, it's cute.
And we get it out of here.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna switch over. We're all wait actually, but yeah.
Oh wow, that's bigger than I thought.
Uh-oh. Can't show that on TV.
I don't do things that bad.
I wasn't talking about what he got in the box. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you did a good tape job, Hoover. Oh, she gone.
She said she's switching over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Going inside. All right. Yeah, but this is a little old tractor toy model thing. Let's see. This is definitely like probably 60s or 50s or earlier. I'm not sure. But here we go. I'm going to do this with two hands. But there you go.
Dang, that's an oldie.
Yeah, it's all metal.
Is there a stamp on there?
Oh, I'm sure there is somewhere.
On the bottom.
Up on the inside the back wheels, the numbers and stuff.
Hubley.
are on there.
There's Hubley on it.
No date?
No, I don't think so. Look on the. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's something on the wheel. Let's get the.
How do you spell it, Hubley? H-U-B?
Hubley.
Yep. Okay. Well, it says. Made in Pennsylvania.
Took my scope and stuck it in there and found it because a guy that knew tractor stuff like that, he was like, "Look up on the
Hubley.
inside."
Hubley kitty toy. LA, Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Ah.
I just say,
Oh.
I know I sent you the picture.
You said Hubley Kitty?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As in kid, right?
Yeah.
It's KIDDIE kitty toy.
Oh my god.
So it's a toy from I'm assuming that like 50s or 40s, maybe 60s. But I mean this is all like, yeah, I think that's metal.
Or pot metal.
It should be.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I think it might be pot metal. Oh. Yep. Man, 1958 to 64.
Oh, thanks, Flag City. That's cool.
No.
I hear Alicia.
Oh, really?
Hi, Henry. Long time no see. I love that you can pull the lever and it still goes. I'm like, I wish it had a steering wheel, but it does not.
Yeah.
If I come across one,
You finished?
Put it back in the box here. That's why I don't break it or do something down. There we go.
I know. I told John thank you so much because now
I found the exact tractor
2 piece left.
with the front shovel.
Uh huh.
It's on eBay right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth $485.
Holy
Damn,
shit.
John, you got a deal.
I
I'm
know.
Just kidding.
The paint's all, the paint's all chipped on it.
No, I'm just kidding. It's only selling for $24. It's a bid.
Uh,
I want to see what your reaction was. I gave him a $400. What?
probably mock up AC tractor. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the gray shovel and back and everything.
Yep.
And I know somebody had to have broken it because underneath it there's a square nut on the
Yeah.
bottom of it. I mean, there's just stuff that you can tell that it got played with rough, and then like
It's
price
got the
I
gray
had on
shovel
it,
in the front.
the scoop thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But on the underside, it's like somebody tried to kind of modify it because there's a square nut on the bottom, and I was like, that's not right.
Let me plug this in before I lose power.
But I like this.
You know, that would be cool. Put it against a wall and throw your pennies in there.
That's what I thought. That's perfect. I'm like, you could put your ink pens in it or your coolant, whatever, you know.
Well, heck
And
yeah,
it's
it's
just
going right
there.
up here.
Yep, because then it can sit flat, and then
Yep.
you know it's not gonna like slide around. That thing has sat in my room on that little thing for 6, 7, 8, 9 months. I don't know. A long time. I'm like, yeah, John, I'm sending it. And then you finally got your Pat's Pile and Penny sticker.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird timing, the other sticker I sent you, but
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, Lambo Stacker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bounty.
I just
Come
did
on
that
up.
email for John and sent it out and then found out and was like, oh. So,
Mhm.
well, you know, you got an original. I got one, you got one. So
Yep. Yeah.
you got the prettier
Oh, there's
one.
been too many
I
people
kept the other
passing
one.
away
You got-
lately. Like, God, we
What?
even thought, I guess that one guy that everyone, we heard it from Jeeves, that Paul Hampton passed? I guess not.
Oh, thank God.
Like, I don't know where that came from. I mean, I don't
He's
know.
okay. Oh, God. Well, good. Then I
Yeah,
can still
like,
joke that I'm
yeah.
waiting at the end of the drive for him to pick me up.
Uh,
Because that's always my joke.
God, there's
Oh,
been
I'm
so
like,
many
I'm still
people
waiting
in
on
this
you.
coin community that have been passing lately. It's like, Jesus.
What's wrong with
Everybody hit the
it?
thumbs
Never
up.
owned
Come
it,
on
so
up.
you know.
Link is tagged. We're talking about
Rhonda.
food, coins, beer.
You never sent me your fresh address. I still have that silver bracelet with the turquoise in it for you. Still. That was supposed to give you for your birthday. Like, I don't know,
I figured that out
2
real
years
quick.
ago.
Like, wait a minute. Yeah, that would just, yeah. But
Yeah.
there has been way too
I'll be right back.
I probably have to polish it again so it'll be shiny. But yeah, I've still got it. It's probably in one of those 3 drawers right there because I try to keep the jewelry stuff together. But yeah.
Oh, man. There's like 3 high schools right around here, and they all got like their butt kicked tonight.
Yay, sports ball. Oh, hey, Bounty,
Yeah,
what's up?
football.
Yay, sports ball.
Mm.
Yep, there's a box right there. Actually.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I can get it out of there. I've wedged so much stuff in here, it's ridiculous. I also thought it was funny that one night Tanya's like, "Are you a hoarder?" I'm like, "No." I didn't even in the strip.
My quarters have been
Oh.
like, disgusting lately. I thought about it. I should have gotten pennies today, but I don't know. I gotta wait till I get my state ID or picture ID back to go to my other bank because they were being like butthead.
Crap, I just spit. It's not in that box. So that means it's in that box down there, and I don't want to dig in it. But Rhonda, I do have it. Like for shizzle.
Oh, shizzle!
I didn't forget about you. Oh,
Yeah,
Sam's
it
putting your
is. Yeah,
headphones
it is,
separate.
Henry. Yeah, it's
Ah.
crazy.
Wait, is he not?
No, Paul's not.
We're sticking with what
Henry
Ronnie
was
said.
saying
He
there's
is
too
not.
many great losses in the community lately.
No, just the past couple of years, it's too much. I don't like it. I mean, I know it's part of life, but that just doesn't mean I have to like it.
Yeah.
Every time I think about you, bro, I'm like, "Mm."
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Like that motherfucker, she'd punch me in the arm and be like, "Shut up."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "You're right. I know." Bail money in the sock.
Yeah.
Every time we say
Well,
that's gonna be for
yeah. Hey, at least we both got to meet her first time down in
Yes.
Cincinnati. That was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, I wish Jeff wasn't working right now.
No,
I
he
mean,
might
if
not
was
be
working
now.
right
I'll send him the link. Yeah.
He like Jeeps was getting into the Jeep. Haha, go figure. And I'd already hugged him and Amy goodbye. And Jeff just and I thought, man, you're doing this now when I'm leaving. I'm like, imagine what you're doing.
Yeah.
Amy gets on the plane in an hour and a half. I was like, oh my gosh. But that's one thing I think it was just like a meant to be. That's two meant to be things. Number one, my sense of direction's freaking awesome. Jeff's like, well, don't you have to drive past the airport? I'm like, no, I didn't see it on the way here. And no, sure as shit, when I was driving back home, I drove right past it. I was like, okay, I'm a liar. I was like, I did drive right past the airport. But then he's like, I would have got that time to sit and talk with Amy. I was like, that's true. And then when she said, Hoover, I've got Slipknot and Tech Nine tickets. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, man, I just went to Slipknot. I was like, I spent so much money. It's like,
Yeah, I'm not.
Buying sweatshirts in the summertime.
Michigan, Flag City. I'm actually not too far from you because I remember you were saying you're like south of Toledo, but I'm right in Monroe, so that is really tempting. But man, I just can't afford that right now. Yeah, because I'm in Monroe, Michigan, like 15 minutes or 15 miles, like North Ohio. But
Flag City, okay, I'm pretty sure you were with the coin or helping out the coin dealer that was along the same wall as
I remember he was
the
there both
Durbins and the lawsuits. Well, I got in there at 2:00 and ran through there like a banshee. Yeah, good times. Yeah. Anyway. And I was like, Sheree, where was out there? I was like, take a picture of me and Alden together.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go. And then you went in the freaking whatever the freak mint giveaway of the
I think he was there both years. He was even there last year when me and you didn't go. Like my dumbass. Yeah. Oops, I'll get a DUI. What?
Well, we wouldn't know because we both weren't there. I said this past July.
Yeah, he went this past July, I think so. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I bet the year before when it was just basically like it was me and you and not the rest of like the crazy crew.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I take that back because Trapper was there and Sheree, even though Sheree didn't get to hang out with us the first year of all of us being there on that guy. But speaking of which, I got a package from her. I haven't even opened yet. I think I'll just open it on here.
If I get a package, I gotta open it.
No, well, I wanted to at least do it somewhere where I would say thank you and stuff because oh my God, I haven't done a mail call in so long. I'd be kicking over cameras like I used to, like it's a W. Yeah. Not realizing, which I thought was hilarious. I didn't realize that I did that video.
That sucks, Monkey King.
I was putting
Heart
them
fucked up again. Yeah.
like little toys, putting them to sleep.
Oh, Monkey King, I'm sorry. What is he, Mr. Barry Briggs? I think he gave me his card, if that's who you're talking about, Flag City, and then I lost it. Because I was looking at the draped busts, $50. Because I remember whatever it was in the like $300-$400 range, like what I was looking for somebody, and then they were like, really didn't want to spend that much.
I remember the last one because I was looking and looking. I remember the show 2 years ago, the last one I went to, and I was looking for that fucking 39 DDR. I finally found it, like for $50. I was like,
We
it's
looked
mine.
at that thing. Not enough
Where'd-
times. but
where'd
we
you
looked at
find it?
like
I mean, you had to buy it then.
Yeah, that was
okay.
a Cincinnati coin show.
Well, October,
oh my god, Hector, you
They
could
have
see
one
that thing
coming up
without
in
a
October
loop
for the
all day
Love Show.
long. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shut
oh, you have to shut up.
up. No, but that's all I wanted to say. It was beautiful.
You know, I was thinking, if I go back to work, not if, I am going to go back to work. 5 classes, pay me $50 per class, 25 per week, 100 per month, 20 days.
Yeah.
I think I'll buy my first gold that way.
So, well, yeah, I haven't bought gold. I found gold, but yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
That
did.
was so cool.
Yeah, hey, with that rolls of coins that you found, heck yeah.
No, he got a rando bag, and he said, "Woohoo! Look what's in here."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That fucking. I got what? Spent 160 on 8 lots at a fucking. Here, listen to this, Flag City Park. I got a video up about it and put it in my community tab months ago. But with local auction place, nobody was bidding on the Canadian coins. You know, this was an auction that was like 90% coins. Everyone was bidding up the Morgans like crazy, like usual. And, you know, I was bidding on all the Canadian foreign lots. So I get them home. They showed a little bit of silver, but the pictures weren't great. But Flag City, I found over 400 melt in Canadian quarters, dimes, nickels, and silver in the lots. And I found a 1907 German gold coin, 90% gold. It's
Yeah.
like, holy moly. And a few fucking nice older tokens. Yeah. So I made my
that was
money
a good
back
give or
and
backer.
double. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good bag.
Actually, let's see. I think gold coin's right up here.
Man, look how
Show it
good
off.
Sheree
Yep.
packed this.
I think it's right up
No
here.
wonder shipping cost her so much. I'm like, I gotta send her something like now because I was like, is there anything you could think of that you need? She's like, no. Like,
No,
lady,
no. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yep. Monkey King's like, show the gold one.
oh, she did send me doubles. What ass?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
three
yeah,
of
it's
them.
coming up here. I gotta just change my camera. Yep.
No.
Yes.
Add that one.
1907, 10 mark, 90% gold,
That thing is.
3.98 grams.
I hear Lisa.
The melt value of oh god, it's probably down now, but I think it's a melt value of around $200.
And that's a
It says
good
here-
shape, man.
So it looks like gold dropped today, $17.74.
Yeah,
Why did it take a hit? Because the oil production went down?
probably. I don't know. I don't follow that stuff too much.
See, that's
Yeah.
what.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Oh,
Melt's
I'm sorry,
17,
I'm
This
sorry,
is
I'm
not
sorry.
for sale for Henry because this is in such nice condition. I can't sell it for near melt. I mean, this is another story. I went to check this at my LCS because, of course, I saw it and it's like, holy crap! I better need to get this like tested. And it was like he offered like 160 to me. It's like, are you fucking out of your mind? That's under melt. Like, fuck you.
Well, now I don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
John missed that one, but okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, the F bombs because Lacey was in the room, and that's why I was like, I'm sorry. And then you were like,
well,
you're
she's
flicking.
gone now.
Okay. Well, that's why I was like,
Okay.
Yeah, that's not for sale, Henry. I appreciate it, but yeah, that's not for sale.
oh my God, yeah. JM says it was a drop of $3.79. or $13. I'm sorry, not 3. Jeez.
Yeah, John. Yeah, John at Monroe Coin. Not
That's
Joe,
pretty
but
cheap.
yeah. Yeah, he offered to. He offered like I think it was like 160 or 180 for it. And I was like, no thanks.
No ring. Yeah, it would kabloop and then spike.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't understand sometimes why.
Yeah, but this is like, I mean, 6 months ago. Yeah, he offered me just a little bit under melt at the time. I was like, yeah, no thanks.
Months ago? Oh, I gotta change that.
All right, Henry, I will.
Dude, 6 months ago wouldn't have been too shabby. It's gonna go back up again anyway, but you know.
Yeah. It's like what was Bigfoot was saying. It's like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Yeah. Christ, we always should have bought silver like 3 or 4 years ago when it was down at like $5 an ounce. It's like, oh.
I wasn't even around when it was 5. Like when it was 13,
I love it.
I
love
thought
the
I was
design,
getting.
Henry.
I thought 13 was like, oh, you know, just kind of watch 14. Watch what you're doing.
Yeah.
And when it shot up to 25, just like Stern said, he's like, we all got spoiled. And I was like, yes, we did.
Henry, the funny thing was there was a few in that lot. There was a few coins that had like fake on them or copy. Of course, I brung those up too because I was saying, okay, this is probably a copy, but I should get them tested anyways. But all those were copies, and I saw this one that didn't have copy on it, and I was looking it up. I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is 90% gold. Like, yeah.
It's funny because I'm looking at the lowest price in APMEX for 1 ounce gold. It's selling for $1,808.99. And spot is $16.95.68. They're making $113.31 on premium.
Yeah, bids on it's $16.95.
Yeah, I need to
ask is 17
City,
some change.
I need to get down to those. I know you said it before when I met you at the coin show that there's a couple good coin shops down in Toledo, but I just haven't had the time or I had something else to do to get down there. Because John from Monroe Coin is a nice guy, but I mean, my bedroom is bigger than his coin shop. And it's just so small. He doesn't have anything. I mean, I go up there and always ask him for like Canadian melt, Canadian silver, and hell, half the time I'll buy it all off him what he had. But man,
sometimes
you need to find a bigger shop to go to.
Smaller places that either they're dealing so much in bullion that they really don't.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
always talking about buying and selling silver and gold, but it just he doesn't get a lot new in that I would be interested in. I mean, like especially Canadian or foreign.
Yeah, because I drive my dude nuts, being like, "Look for this for me, look for that for me."
And I don't have any.
Okay,
the 67 Canadian dollars. That's a cool design. There is a couple really pricey varieties if you find them, Henry. Like they call it diving goose, where it's like a 100-degree die rotation or something like that. There's a few different levels of that. They're big money if you find one.
Man, I just wrote shield instead of Cherie. Dang it.
Oh God, I've done that. Like writing the name on a package and you screw it up, or write the name on the address. You meant to type out like 1254, and then for some reason I write 1288.
Oh, believe me, there was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our water bill. I wrote down something.
Especially when I have like
all the numbers were mixed up. Besides the first one, like
I've done that when I only have like I'm trying to mail out like 4 packages and I only have 6, like bubble mailers, and I like fuck one up. It's like shit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see now the perimeter. You'd be like, "This be real about it."
But I bought a big package of bubble mailers from Amazon, like dirt cheap, but they were like Way smaller than I thought they were, but it still was a really good price. So it's like, but they're the size that I can only use for like,
Like
you
those
know,
purple
maybe
ones
3 or
that
4
like
points.
EP and
No,
those
no,
guys
no,
were getting
no.
like the
They're,
little
I'm
ones.
grabbing them right now. They're only. Okay, come on. Make sure I don't fall over my chair. They're like this size. Like I can only put, you know, one slab or, you know, 3 or 4 flips
So
in here.
that's
If I put like
like
something
a
that
like
I
a
need
4x7.
to, yeah,
7?
basically. Yeah.
Because that's what
I mean, you
like.
can't put much in here, especially if you want to put bubble wrap over something.
Yeah, you're not gonna
You can't put much in
put
here.
each other in there anyway. Yeah.
I need to get like more of the 5x8. Like if someone like buys like, you know, like a couple proof sets and like 5 flips and a couple slabs off me, it's like, yeah, I can put it. You either put it in a bigger one or I'll put it in like 3 of these. You know, but yeah,
Yeah. Good looking out, John. I'm not a 5x8. I've got the 8.5x11. Like,
so,
see, that's what I wanted to send Zach's Nichols in. Actually, I
Alright.
might. I
be
know.
right back.
I
Be
was
break.
so nervous because I was like, if that box gets crushed at all, I'm gonna
No,
freak
that's not
out.
what I wanted.
Opposite direction. Opposite direction.
Be right back.
All right.
Okay.
We'll be stuffing stuff back under here for long. Oh, man, John moves too quick. I was gonna tell him to blow me up for a second. I want to see what everybody thinks about this because it was a shame on me purchase. It really was. But I just thought the way someone could advertise this the way they did with good conscience was beyond me. So I got this quarter. It's a 1983 supposed ultra cam or ultra proof deep cam 1983s. First off, I get it in, you know how which I'm not complaining about this part, but you know eBay's doing the new here you can do them super cheapy. So, and then you know typically stuff like this you're not supposed to machine it, right? You could clearly see the circle of where the quarter was, so I was like, well, that's already.
Like, yeah,
That's
like,
not-
see, I can do that. Hell, I can do that on a weekend. It's not even really much of a road trip going down to Bowling Green. Shit, that's what, hour drive, maybe
Which bowling?
hour and 25. Yeah, well, it's the
This-
afternoon.
This guy is selling war nickels, 100 of the war nickels for $26 and his fourth bid.
100 war
Like a
nickels that
roll?
should sell for a starting bid of what? I don't know, 115, 100.
Well,
Like $1
it's,
pieces melt.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to get even melt for that price. I mean, it's quite a bit.
Hello.
Here's the same handwriting, different bag. One bid's $30 and 3 cents for 100 of Jefferson Silver War nickels.
Uh,
Oh boy.
Well, melt is $1.50, $1.16 each. Melt.
yeah. Yeah. That's a nice. Is that a proof?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this I need to get a little bit higher, but was listed as, like I said, an ultra
It's not a proof, but it's pretty.
deep cam
Pretty
with
decent.
the S. I mean,
Yeah,
it had for the S, it'd have to be a proof for 83.
that's a nice proof, but yeah.
You got an S there?
there's like, yeah, it's an S. John, remember John when I was like, I'm not going higher than $5 on it or whatever, and then I got for
Wow.
2. But they just hair up, for example. Like, sure. And I should have known better. Like, just blared out. Actually, worse than that. I can't even get my light to go up any higher, and I've got 2 lights on this. They just had it washed out as hard as they could.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh, yeah, well, you were with me when I was like, oh yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, that's why man, especially the one on eBay or even Facebook group. There's some people I won't buy or I bought from once, won't buy from again. Because Hector, I bought one of the coins I got put in my collection now, the 1900 Canadian half dollar. I got on the package and it just smelled weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
I
smelled
remember
like
you saying
almost
that the
kind of
other
like
night.
almost smelled like kind of
Just like
like
an
that
old musty
machining
weird.
burnt / metal smell. It's like this is just odd. Not the coin didn't smell like that, but the package did.
Right. So you're
It's
like,
wrapped.
where has it
That was
been?
weird. And it's like someone wrapped it up in their machine shop, and the smell got all in there. Like, okay, I'm not going to buy from this guy, and it was not packed very well either.
Basically, that's what I told this person on eBay, because I gave them neutral feedback, and then they were like, "Oh no, that's like your last resort thing, and we'll make it right, and whatever. Or you can send it back." And I was like, well, "I spent $2 and 25 cents on it," and I was like, "You could just do partial refund." And I was like, I was nice on my neutral thing, but when I spoke to them on the DM, I was like,
yeah.
And I took pictures of where you can see all those scratches under his nose. And then I already know you can see how speckly that is from storage.
Yeah.
And I was like, that field is not a deep Cam. Like, you can kiss my butt.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way. I was, man, I said that's Cam on a real good day. If somebody's being real favorable to you.
Hey Henry, at $1.16 per war nickel for melt, the bid's $26, and it's got until Monday to close out the bid.
For how many war nickels?
100.
Oh,
for 26? Shit, yeah.
No. That is the bid.
No, that's why I said that's not bad.
$26
Flag City, it is. It's got
Yeah.
dots all over it. It's a shame.
For 100 war nickels, it's $26, or for
That's a
26
bid of
war
$26.
nickels?
It's the first bid.
But there's 100 war nickels, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Even if you bought them at melt, it's $116 for the 100.
Yeah, and it's only up to 26. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think people are playing the low ball game.
Oh, yeah.
They wait till the last 15 minutes of an auction and then jump.
Oh yeah, because God, I was bidding on.
Wait that long. Well,
yeah, Hector, I was trying to bid on the 20-cent 1858 Canadian. It's only 1 year, and I was like, this was a coin that was definitely like, I would say at minimum VF, and probably like an EF or low AU. And it was like I was winning at like $80, and this was like a $300 coin. I'm like, okay, I'll set my like high bid at 200. I was winning up till like 8 minutes, and then fucking bidding went up to like 450 in the last like fucking 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's usually everybody waits till the last couple of minutes and then starts going nuts.
Hey, EP, you're still up? Thought you had shit to do in the morning. Get up here.
Oh, I got to do this.
Henry, I've got the.
We
but I
love
don't know
you.
how to send the link to you from here.
Are you on the computer? Oh yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if they'll work in pasting it. Did I put it in private chat and you guys can copy it over to chat?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's exactly what I said. Good
Okay.
Heck no.
It's in chat. I mean, that's the link from the address. Let me see if I can find another one.
Everybody go check out EP's Epic 1K or 1K giveaway. That'll be doing sometime in the next, 4 or 5 years.
I'm not even gonna say what I love him too much.
Because if I was on YouTube, are you guys on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got both up right now.
Let me see if I can find you guys on YouTube.
Yeah, usually those eBay addresses, unless you're like right on it on the page.
Oh, there you are.
They're
There's
coming
UP's
along.
channel. Go check it out. Hey, Coin Quester.
Oh yeah, Hector, that maxed out the number of characters you can have. It's like you could have 200 and your thing was like 300 something.
Coin Quester EP. The link to the stream is up top. If you guys want to come on up. I might let EP up. I don't know. And Coin Quester, you're cool.
You're cool. You're all right. You're cool. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Angie started a live stream.
Yeah. It depends on how much money I have. Yeah, with Finley's, it's a little bit of a drive.
Dude, that's where my first YouTube kid is from. And that makes sense that Flag City's there because Coin Collector Ohio drove
Yeah, it's actually not. Yeah, like an hour
was in
drive.
some racing and stuff. You know, he was like
A little
that
bit more.
15-year-old that
Hour
was
and a
like
half.
6'8" or something. My estranged child.
That link is too long, I think.
It is. It's like
Yeah.
101
That's
characters
fine.
long. If
I wonder if there's another
you're
way
on-
to.
if you're on the
What
eBay
if I-
page, you get it right off.
What
of
if
there.
What if I go to the seller's information and go from there?
Yeah, you could just share their
Their page.
yeah, if you don't yeah, thank you. That's what I was trying to say. If you don't want to share like the whole kit and caboodle there.
Let's see. Messenger, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Rabbit, WhatsApp, email.
I just usually highlight the address bar because it's way shorter than the link you're gonna.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go up in the last fucking 10
2
minutes.
days.
It'll go up way bigger than that.
Now, if it's $26 for 100, I'd buy them just for the heck of turn around, just sell them a buck a piece.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. Let's buy now for $26. Yeah. Like how many do you have? It's like, oh man, I've gotten a few deals on fish scales like that where I found the 1913 broadleaves fish scale. If anybody in chat knows about Canadian, found the 1913 broadleaves, which is like in the condition it was, is a $400 coin. And I bought 47 fish scales for like about $110.
Yeah, you were happy,
That
Nathan.
was a steal.
Oh, Henry found it.
Yep.
Score.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, but a lot like that, Flag City, especially like in-person auction or online auction, that's going to go up crazy. I mean, what years are they? You know, not all like 21s. I'm not going to pay $50 each for a BU21. I mean, could, but you're not going to make any kind of money on those.
Yeah, if it's like you're gonna keep it because you love it. You know, the other day when I was like, "But do
Yeah.
you like it or do you love it, John?" And you were like, I
Yeah.
was like, "See, you don't love it. You don't need it then."
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, "Meh."
Yeah, just like all these coins I'm filling for Dansko. Yeah, I probably paid a little bit too much for the 50-cent coin. I got a decent deal on the 20-cent one. I was trying to get a fucking awesome deal on the one that was like EF, but
That's why I said I'm kind of apprehensive about doing them trimes because I'm like, that's not going to be easy to find.
well, Rhonda, I'll have a bunch of fish scales in my next auction. It'll probably be in a week or 2 or 3 or 4. I've been saying I'm having the next weekend, but I've been so busy with other stuff and / I'm lazy in general. So,
Hey, and my client hasn't got on to me about it, so I'm cool.
yeah.
We've already made it past the 25th.
Henry's like, shit, I want them motherfuckers.
There's two 100 bags. I guess it's from the same vendor, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
I have
searching
one guy
High
that
State
I'm not
one,
going to
too.
tell anybody. I have one guy that I buy Canadian stuff off of, and he does a lot of buy it now. But every once in a while, he'll have a good deal that I'll make a few bucks off of. But yeah,
Pardon, Garcon.
like I bought a few empty spots in my fish scale book off of him for good price.
Okay, I was in the middle of leaving, and Hector was saying something about the dance go
Flag
Bucks.
City. My email is in my description. Send me an email reminding me about like auctions in that area or that, et cetera, what you've been talking about today. I might have some time to go down there in like 3 or 4 weeks, but not in the next 2 weeks. Pre-87, okay, huh? There you go. That's not bad. Yeah, but send me a reminder, an email about that Flag City. I'll here post my email in the chat.
I know I was going to look for it, but I was like, you know your own email.
Yeah, remind me about that. Might do something like that in 3 or 4 weeks. But yeah, this next 2 weeks I will have no time.
Unsearched bank bag of 5,000 wheat pennies, $50 from 1909 to 1958.
Yeah.
I wonder how he knows that.
Yeah.
Just knows they're all Wheaties.
Yeah, he said it's a 68, so it's probably not. But
No, 58.
like that, something like
I
that
thought
off
you said-
eBay, I wouldn't even trust worth nothing. Yeah.
That's why I told that person, I said, yeah, I typically buy something cheaper from somebody the first time just to see how they package things and what the quality of the coin looks like.
Yeah.
Pretty much
'Cause
saying,
I've
you
got
didn't
some.
do it, so I'm not going to buy anything
Yeah.
from you again because that's freaking weak.
Yeah, because I've got 2 eBay sellers. I will buy some Canadian stuff off once in a while. They both package really good, and one of them's like on the other side of Michigan from me, so it's like it's all good.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
if someone packs it up crappily,
Yeah, you saw how
I'm
good
not gonna
Shreveport
buy
did this. There was cardboard on top of those, inside this. The 83 core that I got off eBay was in that with a staple through it. In the new eBay, hey, no, nobody's gonna realize these are coins because they all look the same. You know,
Yeah.
it has the machined divot on it.
well,
Come on now. Yeah. So it's like, oh gee, if I had to pick between, hey, I'm gonna buy something off Shreveport, which granted I didn't. She gave these to me as a gift. Just saying.
yeah.
If you have to pick the way somebody packs something, you're gonna pick what she did, not that all day long.
Damn, there's a guy selling a 5,000 Lincoln wheat from 1909 to 1958. He's selling them for 6.5 cents per wheatie.
That's not bad. That's not too bad.
Coming up
But
300
still, I mean, is that a buy it now?
Yeah.
That's not half bad, but usually if you buy them in bulk, it's like 4 cents max. If you get like 4 cents max, that's a good deal. But 5-6 cents, that's a little bit on the high side. Especially if you don't, you assume they're all 50s and 40s. With a deal like that, you want the price that they're all 50s and 40s. So yeah, that's a bit on the high side.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick my Cherie.
It's about $200.
No different.
About $100 a row.
Yeah.
Unless he's putting room to negotiate.
Yeah, like I've got maybe like there's 4 or 5 different eBay like Facebook group sellers I'll buy from, and 3 or 4 eBays that I'll trust and always get good deals. Like man, I'll buy some Canadians or like Wheaties or something off Tim Rathjen, and he has some good deals on stuff for sometime. And you're not going to get like outrageous prices off it never.
Yeah.
Pay for what
I'm
you
just
get.
I'm just going through eBay because I've been
Yeah.
wanting to buy a bag of coins.
And that's the one good thing about on YouTube is everybody knows somebody somehow, and it's all based on reputation. And people don't want to stick themselves in the tooks, and they want to be fair. But that's the one that you make a little bit of money off of it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some people, like somebody that's in chat right now, that maybe only make less than $5 off a package.
Yep.
Jeez, here's one guy wants almost 8 cents a coin for $39 for 500 coins.
Nope.
That's too high.
Yeah. I mean, a good deal is like 4 cents.
And that's probably close to melt, huh?
Yeah, I think melt on those might be like
About three cents.
2.5, maybe like 2 cents, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe even under 2, but yeah. I mean, most people you pay like a bulk off it, dealer to dealer, you pay like 3 or 4 cents.
NEP, I'm sorry, I coughed.
Like gray sheet for a bag of Wheaties is probably like 3.5 cents per. So yeah, you start getting like 7 or 8 cents. Yeah, that's just crazy.
There was that coin guy that's on YouTube sometimes with what's his name? It's, the guy in Florida, the coin guy. He sells coins at $6 a pound. Foreign coins, I should say. Foreign coins.
That's not too bad.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. I just don't remember their name.
Yeah, he's a New Yorker living in
Florida.
Florida, someplace. I'm trying to remember not Coral Gables.
That's
No,
not familiar. It's one of those things. As soon as you quit thinking about it, you go, bam. Yeah. There are, Flexi. There are people. out there
Yeah, I've got a few
definitely
fucking
question
good
their
like
motives and the
local
way
auction
things go.
places, Flag City. That I mean, I picked up some interesting like non-coin stuff. I actually picked up a lot of what was it, like 2 old Ford UAW books and an old Hemmings Motor News, and a lot of like weird like a Littleton thing of like old car tokens. I picked up that whole lot for like $8. I was like, never gonna make any money off that, but it's all interesting. Good price.
There's always
Yeah.
crossover collectible because it's cars too. And
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
goes, ooh, you know.
Yeah.
So that appeal's still there.
Yeah.
I got 2 man killers, and the next one after that,
Neener.
and a P&D from Missouri.
I'm playing with too many numbers here.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we always do? Bought some 7
Yeah.
proof sets from the coin guy. Oh, buddy. Henry,
Yeah.
why are you talking to us right now? How are you not looking at them? I don't understand. I don't understand.
God, I sold most of my proof sets. I bought a bunch of them for like dirt cheap in that lot that I got from.
Dude, Stern used to have me terrified to get rid of mine. Because he's like, there might be this. I'm like, okay, I didn't get rid of it. You know? And I'm like,
Oh, believe me, I looked at all of them I had. I bought from that big Canadian lot, and there was like nothing special in it. Well, yeah, I looked through all of it with a loop. And, yeah, I'm not worried about some minor RPM or double die, which they all have. Going right into this stuff.
That
Like,
much attention to detail freaking paid off because I had 82 or 83. I can't, what was it? 82 no S proof.
Hey, 710s in the house.
Pissed down my leg. I was like,
oh, Henry bid on both of them.
There you go.
There you go, Henry.
Good luck, man.
Cheers, 710. How have you been? Get on up here, man. I ain't talk to you.
Yeah,
in
get
a
up
month.
on
Sunday.
here.
That's okay. I just
mean-
doubled the bid on both of them.
You two. Y'all supposed to work together and then split it like after it gets fine. Come on now.
I'm kidding, Henry. I'm kidding.
That's why we always take we gotta team up on this stuff. You
I think I just made.
Divide and
I
conquer.
think
What?
he asked me. Thank you. Did you? Yeah,
Gonna be drived up the milk price in like 5 minutes now.
I put down 62.08.
Oh my god. I mean, my tummy hurt a little.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you what, that it was 82 no S because I had nothing. I wasn't in here like surrounded by stuff. I was in the living room with nothing but proof sets. And I handed it to Scott and I said, "Hey, what's the mint mark on this?" And he goes, "Well, I can't even find one." I said, "Thank you. That's all I needed to know." I was like, kind of like, that's like a what? $500 coin? Or was? I don't even know what it would be worth.
Yeah, you can make a ton off those, but yeah, I only bought a couple. Flag City.
Yeah. Oh my God, 710. If you would have
Hot
seen
tub
when I was
movie.
out in the garage, if you would have seen when I was in the garage earlier, you would have been ashamed. Like the lid is busted up. It's a sad hot tub. They took my flux capacitor. I mean, I know you know that.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Welcome back, Zach.
Off of work, gas station. For
Hey.
cash is 509, 515 with credit.
Ugh.
That's what I was saying was crazy earlier. It was 519 on one side of the road, and I'm sorry, 419, and then 426 or something on the other side.
Yeah,
It's like, at least be competitive.
419 by me, but yeah.
But I mean, right across the street from each
We
other.
need
what
it
is it?
fixed, Subi.
It's in a pit.
Oh yeah.
I know. I need to know how to make sure the pump is working properly, and I don't know a pump person, so that's a problem. And it's getting to be that weather, and I'm already like, I'm not gonna have a hot tub this winter.
Ooh, 495. See how
Wow.
wait.
Hey, 17.
495.
How are you?
Oh, 710.
You know,
I love
guys,
you, buddy.
I really want to go to Ohio next time you guys have that Tri-City.
Please come. You should.
Yeah.
Oh,
July.
you should, Hector. It's at Cincinnati. Yeah.
Well, at least I'll know. I don't. Well, you're the only folks I know are in that area. So and I was invited by Sennhorter about 3 years ago, and I could not believe the invitation. He insisted. I should have taken it then, but
Oh yeah, you'll meet Joe Durbin, Robert the Lawsons, and I mean that was at least like at least a couple dozen YouTubers there.
that way you guys can protect me.
America Kane, Trapper,
Mm-hmm.
John, and I. Hopefully we
Starbucks
get
Jeff's
Glenn
gonna come
Pond
next
to go
year.
in.
I'm
I
gonna
will
get Treasure Trolls wants to
probably
go.
like a little bit like a fish out of a big pond.
No, you'll fit right in.
I'll be dragging you around everywhere, Hector. You'll be like,
All
oh,
right.
good grief.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
You'll have fun.
I mean, it's easy. We're like either in John's room or in another room that somebody else has. So it's just up and down the elevator. Like we don't get lost.
Yeah, I got my phone as GPS. I can find my way.
Yeah.
It's like if they're not outside smoking, then they're either in
I mean,
John's room.
if you told me
or in the
LA,
other room.
no problem. Told me Texas.
Yeah, and we were always
You wouldn't get lost at all. Then.
No.
Solid. You could probably get blindfolded and you would find us way easier.
Yeah. I mean, and the good thing, Hoover,
From what you're
the good
used to.
thing, Hector. I mean, I don't know how much you like to drink, but it's a good thing for me because I like to have a few beers, but there's a good thing for me. I don't have to go anywhere because there's a little microbrew right across the street from the hotel.
If you give me food with the drinks, I have no problem.
Yeah, there's
And
a
it's
little
right across the
microbrew
street. I still haven't
like
got
right
to
across
eat
the
there.
street.
Well, I've been told that I could be a little intimidating. I don't know why, but
Well, none of us get to be assholes. I mean, you pretty much know the height of how we all speak to each other, so that's. I mean,
oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
And that bar,
yep.
that place actually closed pretty early, didn't it? Like 10 o'clock or something.
Yeah, it closes like 10:30, something
Yeah,
like
'cause
that.
you
But
guys
yeah,
were
you can
already-
go there. You can
guys
do
were already sitting
growlers.
on the
Hell, I
patio.
came down there last time. I had like fucking I brought a case with me and had 2 in the trunk because I can't get Yingling in Michigan. I have to buy it in Ohio.
You even bought me a bottle of wine and had it in the fridge when I got there.
Yeah.
I did not forget that because I was like, "Oh, John, that's so thoughtful." It like worked out good. Any kind of like beverage that somebody else needed, it's like it shifted. That somebody said, "I've got that," and I don't drink it, but I got it. Kind of like Johnny Gray was like, "I need Red Bull." I'm like, "I don't drink Red Bull, but I've got 2 in my cooler." You know?
Right. Man,
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't been
we
able
were
to
all-
go to.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't been able to go to.
Hector, we
Right.
were. I mean, after everything closed. I mean, after the coin show was done, and that little microbrew closed. I mean, we had like a good 15, 20 people hanging out in the like the front porch of the hotel.
I saw the
And then
pictures.
Con and Brain and I showed up fashionably late. You know.
Yeah. Really late. I mean, God, what was it like 12:30?
Yeah, it was. Well, we left. It was my fault. We left here after 6:30 because
Yeah.
I make it to the vape store, and then I got so excited talking to. I missed that because they took a picture of my hot tub in the driveway. So I came back, and then yada yada, and I had convinced the vape guy to meet me at the gas station, and I kind of forgot about him, and was so happy talking to Brain and Con, and then I was like, okay, we really do have to go, and then we were like, yeah, like we were booking it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like for me, I get there so fast because it's like I mean, it's I-75 one shot for me. It's like I go the exit's like 5 or 2 minutes from my house, and I get off the freeway, and the hotel's like 3 minutes. So I was like, boom! I get there in like 3 hours.
I don't know. I think considering the fact that we were kind of like trying to tandem live stream, and it was like, Hoover, it's too loud in your car, and then the Colin was just doing the ones of him like tapping his finger, and then it was Brain tapping her finger on the steering. Remember when we had like 2 months
driving on the freeway?
Remember we had 2 months worth of like 5-second videos of him just tapping his finger on something in the car.
Yeah.
Hey, how accurate is these mileage from the bidder? It says he's only 2.25 miles from my house.
What?
Ooh, the bidder. Oh, the bidder.
Yeah, I mean the guy who's selling the war nickels. Yeah, I put in my zip code, and it says he only is 2 miles and 2.25 miles from my house.
I don't know. I've never had a local sale or somebody like run into him that way where it would be like, oh, so you can skip the shipping part and meet up. I like that better, honestly, because then I'd be like, I'm not happy with this. I don't want it. Flag City, what are you talking about? I missed the blue moon this year.
Was there a blue moon?
I guess I missed it.
I haven't heard it. Vern, how you doing?
Speaking of buffalo nickels, he had some nickels sent to me from Irma and I can't believe I can't remember his name. I feel bad now. I just think of Irma because I like her accent.
Michael.
Yes, thank you.
Michael E. Fine.
Michael E. Fines. Yep. They're very sweet. They're very nice. And I know they dressed up for Halloween, so I was remembering, yeah, they dressed up for Halloween last year. Next year's the 40th anniversary. I don't know. I mean, I've only been to 2, and I missed this year, so. Okay. Flag City. I'm like, okay, I'm like 100% sure. I know who you are. 'Cause if I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel like a real goofball. It'll take me a minute to find a picture. I'd be like,
Hey, Vern, how's it going?
are you this man? Okay, I'll put it this way. Flag City, there's the picture that somebody took of like Alden, Florida, Robert, Joe, and Diane.
Alden Davis, yeah,
and
he's
his
not
wife,
every year.
and then on the other side, you and I were sitting by each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gotta be the same person. Actually, I know it is because I told Hidden.
God, the one guy that did the
know who that
I
is.
can't remember his name. The one guy that did all the knives passed away earlier this year, right after the show last year. I can't remember his name. Not
See,
Mark
now
A.
The guy had the tube socks and like the retro hat or the glasses.
No. He was an older guy. He did all the knives for
that kid was
everybody.
kind of fun. I wish he could have stayed longer.
He was in Durban a lot. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. He did like knives for everybody. Oh God, what was his name?
Well, see, I'm thinking of. I don't want to repeat it because I don't want to be like. But the person that we found out that is not or is still with us, but that does knives.
Oh, I know. I can figure out real quick.
And I was like, well, I know they weren't there, so.
I will figure out in a minute here.
Oh no, Greg Arbuckle that was at the show.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
Like
Greg
my
Arbuckle.
one memory, because
Yeah.
I never really talked to him, but like my one memory was like, well, we were all sitting by America while he was like pouring
Really
silver.
nice
Was
guy.
Greg pulled up in his truck and he's like, I'll be right back. And we're all like, okay, bye. Like we'd known him for 10 years or something. It was like we've known you for
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
we're just like, come back, you know.
Yep.
Getting some dinner.
I wish Alden was. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall with him and Alden at the other hotel for the shootout.
Oh yeah. God, that was crazy. Yeah.
And we weren't even there. That's the funny part. Alden just like he can lay out a scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Picture this. You know? It was 10:30 p.m. You know, we're sitting on the tailgate of the truck, and we've been having silver water. You know, continue on from earlier that evening with our friends, and next thing you know, there's somebody going like this, and there's somebody else going like this, and they went that way. And he's like, I laughed so hard I fell off the tailgate of the truck. And I was and he's like, Greg, help me up.
Yeah.
And they just went about hanging out, you know. They're like, that's nothing. I thought, oh my gosh. I was like, I probably would have called the truck and been like, can't believe I tried to hold his message. Oh, yeah, Hector. I've got the email for that if you want me to send it to you. I'm sure you've already looked at it since you're telling us about it, huh?
I'm sorry, I was eating my chicken.
Oh, that's okay. I said I have the
You
email.
big enough for the rest of us? What the heck?
Yeah, there is, but I'm gonna eat it tomorrow too.
This was
There you
impromptu.
go, man. Yeah.
He didn't know we were going to have class tonight, so it's not his
You
fault.
guys ever
that he
have
didn't
Thai stick chicken?
Yeah.
No, but it sounds wonderful.
It is. Oh. You put a nice hot Mexican hot. Well, I mix flavors. I like putting Thai food with Mexican sauces.
Hey, Thomas. How you doing?
Hey, Thomas. If anybody here has not or lost their subscription to each other, please check out each other's membership to see if you can subscribe. Because I lost about 8 of them just last night, and I can't tell who it was that I lost.
Yeah, they're taking people left and right.
Oh, yeah.
You like to
Is
do
it?
that when you
I thought it was
Yeah,
because I didn't post
everybody-
anything.
Everybody's getting hit.
Yeah, Hector, you're a mod right now, so if you want to put anybody's link in, you can look them up and do that in
Okay.
chat if you want to. But yeah,
What's up, Thomas?
What's up, Tom?
Nico.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to
like
get out of the
after I
grocery
get
store so I
one.
can go to the
Hey,
head shop.
You know, some
I
I don't
had
think I
no
met
purge.
Thomas before. Or maybe it was by
It
another
used to
name. I don't
be-
know.
It used to be Thomas tripped on a nickel,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
he changed it to Thomas TOAN.
Yep.
Let me check him out.
I feel you probably know him. It's a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
I'd say like a 75% chance.
Yeah,
If
I
not-
subscribed to him, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but YouTube's good for like, okay, yeah, if you haven't looked at this guy's channel in a few months, yeah, we're gonna unsubscribe to you for him. Yeah.
I wish you
Yeah.
got a notice saying so and so, no longer subscribes to you. But
Right.
I guess they have the reasons not to do that.
Kind of like somebody could just gracefully like unfriend you on Facebook so they don't have to see your stuff.
Yeah.
But no, on YouTube they should at least say like, hey, here's a list, and it may or may not be these 15 people, and there's 8 of them in there, so you have to do the homework and figure out who it is on your own if you care that much.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about when they say junk silver or constitutional silver, but you can still read the date? To me, that's like the poor end of the grading system. And then the
Well,
ones,
yeah. I mean,
and
a
then-
lot of like
For me,
dates like
that's
that,
just
that might
stacking
be
material.
more,
Well,
much more
someone-
over melt, Hector. I mean,
Someone
especially
else's
like
opinion-
box quarters,
uh-huh.
rolling dimes, you know.
Yeah, I had a person tell me that junk silver is anything at poor and below. And I'm saying, as long as you can read the date and the mint mark, it has some grading value to it.
Maybe a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, but it just seems like, okay, you know what year it is. It's not like you got a coin and can't read the date, you can't read the mint. All you know it's this coin, I think there's a difference there.
We want them to think it's all just crap, and then they throw it in there for constitutional, and then we can go find it.
Well, it's just like these standard Liberty quarters I see on eBay. They're selling them for 20 of them, a bag of 20 standard Liberty silver quarters, and they're selling them for $37 for 20 of them.
That's not bad at all. Well,
No, that's not bad at all.
I mean, either way, you're getting your money out of it.
Yeah, it's $1.85 a piece,
uh,
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna get if you find something with a date or something like that's not really
yeah,
rough,
burn it. I mean, it just
and
depends
then
on the year.
you're
Like you're gonna buy like rosy dimes that basically melt. Yeah.
Yeah, it melts at $3.64 today for a
Uh,
standard Liberty quarter. Wait a minute. Laverne says he's
well,
bought-
we can tell if Monkey King's alive or not because he's beeping. Oh.
No, it's got his mic turned off now.
Oh, it's yours. Okay.
I'm at the
Alright.
store trying to get
Oh.
dinner.
What are you gonna have?
A salad, a pretzel, Italian sub, and a fruit pie.
Believe it or not, I used to eat really good at 7-Eleven when I ran my stores.
Uh-huh.
They're Foster Farms. I don't know if you have them back there, but they used to have a Foster Farms corn dog with jalapeno cheese in it. Oh my gosh, those
yeah.
were good.
Mhm.
Those were good.
I've not even hit this the whole time I've been home. Oh my Dirks McGurks. I'm so proud, as Hid would say, of myself. I have to take the rewards for
You know, I got all these dimes I need to put away.
Finally a 50D, Hector.
You know, I've got two rows of buffalo nickels from my son-in-law and my daughter for Father's Day. They're $1 rolls from Apex, and they said I haven't gone through them yet, and I can't read any of the dates on the outside of the wraps.
I thought you said dime. Where's that
No,
line?
buffalo nickels.
Did you say Roosevelt dime right before that?
I hope not, because if I did, I meant to say buffaloes.
Okay, because I was like,
Henry, are you still in here? Or is he watching the bid on his quarters? I mean, on his buffalo. I mean, the war nickels.
Yeah, I saw those on like AppMac or whatever site. You get like a roll, half roll for like
Right.
whatever it is, all like no dates.
Mm-hmm. No, these are all dated.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, they pay a little extra for it.
Yeah, but I saw EP was EP had a couple rolls of like all undated, and yeah, it actually got some dates and mint marks off a few. So. All right.
Man, that antique shop I was there 2 weeks ago, man, it's been bugging me.
Yeah.
He says he's still here, kinda. Okay. You hungry, Dad?
Still here,
My
kinda.
girlfriend just came out of his room. Came to pick up his controller.
Cheers, everybody.
Salud.
Drink them if you got them.
Yep, I heard you wrong. Cheers.
Smoke them if you got them too.
Yep, smoke them if you got them. Eat them if you got them.
that's what I said.
Do a few other adult things if you got them. Dr.
Can't believe I
Pepper.
left
that's
What's
my
good with Dr.
favorite
Pepper?
drink.
What's good with Dr. Pepper? Whiskey? No.
Yeah.
Apple,
Vodka's
actually,
good with anything, but
actually,
dark
apple
rum? I wouldn't recommend it.
was
'cause I
pretty
couldn't
good
even
with.
have-
I guess
Uh-oh.
spice rum with Dr. Pepper
Huh?
wouldn't be too bad. But
You have any amaretto?
yeah.
Amaretto and Dr. Pepper go really good together. Seriously, it's yummy.
See, I don't drink Bud Light. I don't drink Bud Light, and I even drink better Natty Lights, natural lights, because
Ugh.
oh, believe me, I can't
Oh,
drink full Bud red can.
Yeah.
Kick my butt. But I can drink Pacifico, Dos Equis. I can drink Corona. I can drink Modelo Especial. What else? I can drink Moosehead. I can drink.
151 is Sunkiss.
No, no.
Oh no! What? Okay, so here's the real thing I was thinking when he said Dr. Pepper, because it made me think flaming Dr. Peppers, which there's no Dr. Pepper in it. But
Not that Red Dog stuff.
no, do they even make that? Anyway, no. Shot amaretto, thin layer of 151 on top in the shot glass. You get the beer mug half full of beer. Light that 151 on fire. carefully drop that down in there unless you want like a fire across your countertop and chug that. And it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Huh.
Really?
Or that's like the
Well, I know vodka is non-tasting, from what I understand, right?
Yeah,
Well,
there's
for the
another
most
one I can
part,
tell
yeah.
you. Vodka and frangelica. And if you put sugar on a lime, do the shot, bite down on the lime, it tastes like dark chocolate cake.
I'm glad you said lime and not lemon.
Oh yeah, when you bartend, you can learn all sorts of weird stuff to concoct together that actually you're like, whoa, that
Ooh,
actually
yeah.
worked. Like a chocolate covered peanut.
Henry's got a good taste. Pineapple and Patron. Oh,
Ugh.
that's dangerous.
Yeah.
But it's good though.
Caribou is dangerous. Then again, back to the 151. 151.
You know, I've tried the schnapps with root beer, but not with 151.
Root beer and whipped vodka is good together. It tastes like a cream soda.
Are we talking 151 Bacardi?
No, I'm away from the 151 now. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
root
because
beer.
they don't
root beer
import it to the United
soda,
States
like a
anymore.
root beer soda that you like, any flavor with vodka. Is
You can't import it from wherever it's from. Bacardi, 151. The only can get is 90.
Yeah, in California, yeah. The states are different like that, yeah.
You know, it's really weird going to Texas and they have dry counties, and some places they don't
Verso.
sell.
Yeah.
They don't sell.
Oh yeah, like out in southeast and east, yeah, they have plenty of
Yeah.
dry counties. Go down like Kentucky or Tennessee, Georgia, yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, that's weird. In California, you can buy it anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Mix a Pepsi with a root beer and see what happens. Tastes like you'll be shocked.
Yeah,
Never thought-
Bourbon County, Kentucky is actually a dry county.
Yep.
The
yeah.
county
where
that
they,
actually
where they
creates
make
the bourbon.
Jack Daniels, yes, yeah.
Okay, Laverne, where do you get it? Because I don't see it very often here in California. I'm 51.
I know you can get some. There's I know there's some states in like the east and southeast where you can get like Everclear, the 190, but dude, I can't in Michigan.
what the hell goes on around here? Because I'm pretty sure you can just get that whatever.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
state
know.
to state law.
No, I mean I haven't purchased any in probably over 10 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we used to take Everclear and you could like hollow out spot in a watermelon and
Yeah, it even
But-
says that
but-
Bacardi no longer makes alcoholic rum.
Bacardi no longer makes alcoholic rum.
No, it does. 151 Bacardi.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
151.
like,
That's 151, Bacardi, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
But,
like,
yeah, but
light. I mean, the regular light Bacardi. Like you do. Oh, rum and coke or
Oh, I've found a substitute for Bacardi 151. Gosling's Black Seal Dark
is
151
it light
rum.
on fire too?
ooh,
Boosters
That was the whole fun
Buster's,
part.
British
Was, like,
Navy.
putting it on top and going,
Rye and Nephew White Overproof Whiskey. Rum for 126. And Don Q's 151 rum 151 proof Bacardi.
dang. I'm gonna have to walk into the store and look. I don't think Everclear 151's the issue around here. It's just like
yeah, Everclear in some states you can get a 190. That's woof. You want to
Yeah,
start
once
your
you-
lawnmower on something, that's what you get.
Yeah, you can go blind that way.
Yeah.
no people that used to never mind. But they light it on fire.
My buddy back in high school, he pulled out this little tiny vial bottle, and it was supposedly a concoction that his grandfather had done. And this stuff was stronger than Everclear. Like just a little bitty sip off this tiny bottle was
Yeah.
you felt fire come out your eyes, your ears, and your nose and your mouth at the same time.
Ew.
Henry, I have never had Uzo.
Hey,
But I
Alexander.
wanted to go play so
I wanna
bad
try
and have
Uzo.
Uzo and break plates over my head and do the whole shebang. Like that was.
Oh,
my
there
dream.
you go, Henry. That'd be a good drink.
But Uzo and Sambuca are supposed to be like similar, I believe, in like the black licorice flavor. I think. Oh, dude! Now some Crown Royal Peach. It's hard to find around here. It's really hit or miss, but it's good. That's what Tim and I would always drink when he was over here mixing and stuff. If we couldn't get that,
Crown Royal Peach, I can drink that. That's good
it's
stuff.
good. What? There was one liquor over here. They'd hide it under the counter, and they were selling it for like $50 a bottle. I was like, get out of here! But they were the only place in town that had it. You know,
Yeah.
it was like,
Well,
either you're gonna get it or you're not.
blind
I don't
demand.
know. Exactly.
Yeah.
I
You're
like
gonna
it.
pay the
Well, it was
What's
my
up,
channel
Valley?
saying black and gold. I
Yeah.
know it's all me. It is all me. I'm just excited to see everybody. I'm like having a good time, having a good wholesome stream.
Exactly, Hubie.
Yeah.
Come on, shit, bitch. Damn.
Cheers.
Cha.
Driving.
Man, Alexander, there was something that made me think of you so bad the other
Oh,
day.
hell yeah. I'll take some meatloaf, Vern. I want some meatloaf.
Ooh.
And I was like,
Just
oh,
ship it out to me.
tell Alexander. And I was like,
We've been talking about food all night. I'm hungry as fuck right
who's
now.
talking about me?
I think some ribs, steak, some tacos, and meatloaf.
God. Scott doesn't like meatloaf, and I love meatloaf. I love making some meatloaf. Here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Hoover, I don't know if you caught it in our group, but yeah, that
Probably not.
that barbecue sauce you had me buy and try.
Oh,
I kind of like that, but
the Kinders?
I think it'd be better. I tried a little bit on my steak, and it was like, okay, this is all right, but I think it would be better on like chicken or meatloaf.
There's a lot of different.
'Cause I like how it was a little bit
Flavors of it?
sweet, but not too sweet.
Yeah, there's a lot of because Con told me that Gates. He said, "Oh, it's sweet," and then I ate it. I made screw face because I was like, "This is not."
I like
Yeah.
you.
What's up, Alex?
I've not been bothering about coins as and I've got stuff. I'm still buying bits and pieces, but I'm busy with other projects at the moment with phones now. I'm fucking stowed. I'm like backlogged with stuff. And then I've got my main man, he's like, do you want me? And I'm like, I'm talking to him just as general chit chat, right? And he's like, do you want any more? And I'm like, fucking hell, man. I was like, and I'm showing him, there's 3 boxes, it's backlogged with stuff. I'm still trying to get stuff done yet. But the fact is, nothing is selling on eBay at the moment. I'm talking about nothing, as in I put.
Yeah, nothing's selling on my eBay either right now.
Diecast tractors are.
Yeah.
Well, not just you. I mean, I sold
Yeah.
$400 worth of diecast tractor stuff. Just yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good if you're selling stuff. If you're selling stuff,
Finally.
that's good. Obviously, somebody's interested in that kind
It
of
was all one
stuff.
guy besides John bought one, but yeah, it was all one guy.
Yeah, I bought a few things from Hoover, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex,
Well,
I listed like 5 coins myself, like a couple higher end ones and a couple, lower ones.
John, I don't
got-
do coins on eBay. I do mobile phones. That's my another hobby that nobody. I've never said. I don't know if you've heard on YouTube or where you've seen on YouTube. That is my main hobby. That's if you ask me about a phone and you say to me, I've got a problem with a phone, not 100% sure about it. Give me exactly what the problems or symptoms that you're having with that phone, and I can take you all the way through that, what I think in my own mind. I'll not say that it's 100% that's what it is. I'll say to you, that's what I think it could be. That's me giving you an indication of what I think is wrong with that phone, or what I've diagnosed it, or what I think is giving you the symptoms and why it's giving you the symptoms for. That is my speciality.
No.
I've got all the unlocking gear and all the rest. I've got all the equipment for doing it all. I don't do as not the soldering that. I don't do that. Usually if the PCB board's not 100%, usually I fling it. I'm like, whoa, it's not good. Because you start then soldering skills on that, right? And what you do is you take, say for instance, a resistor, a capacitor's done that. You do that. Within 3 weeks later, you're back at it again, that PCB board. So you're just basically fixing another problem, another one, and it's constantly like that. I usually just throw the board, whoop, it's gone.
You
Use
know
it
what
as the donor.
happened? Alexander made me so smart and well versed.
Did he fall asleep?
In no, in cell phone stuff one night, and it's totally gone now. But it was great because I was like, I know what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. And yeah. And then it was like 3 weeks later.
I fell in my boy that's George, which I think he's the programming side of it. And George will not take a penny off me. I can message him on Messenger. If I'm not sure about something, I go, I'm having problems with this, or I don't know how to unlock that. But George has got his own channel. George is under, what's it called? Vintage Phones Archive. That's what he runs under. But he's sort of...
Found it buried, George, not fuck you, George.
No. George, this is a guy from Netherlands. The boys from Netherlands. The boys from Netherlands. He's on eBay. I found him on eBay. He's under BlackBerry Rim. He's a BlackBerry specialist. He was doing it for like 20 years, but I think his father was doing it before him, and then he fell onto it, or he was given the business and said, right, you deal with that, and he's sort of redesigned it and sort of done it all. But he's been buying boxes or equipment and product reviewing it. He's doing a lot of like the mobile phones and a lot of the things that he's redoing again, like the videos for it and that. But he knows his stuff. He's a top kiddie. If I don't know something, or I'm not 100%, or if I've not unlocked a certain phone and I'm not 100% sure about it, ask him and he'll guide me through it.
There you go, Flag City. Who's disappearing? Okay. Yeah. Bartender for a holiday party. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Coins, what happened was...
I spelled that word like dust, but I'm sorry.
Coins I sort of fell into by sheer accident. I was trying to find content for the channel, and I just happened to fall onto an auction that somebody was doing on their channel, and didn't realise that I had a big thing with auctions. So I sort of thought that I sort of said to Mum, I thought that sort of went away with me, as in when Dad died. I sort of thought, well, auctions I'm not going to do any longer, or I'm not interested any longer. But the passion was still there for it, no knowing it. And then eventually what happened is it sort of took over, because you buy one coin and it just doesn't stop at one coin. It's like one coin leads into another coin and then goes into another coin, and you see something else that you like.
Hey, Kennedy. Yeah.
What sounds better, Sasquatch or Plushberry? I saw that.
Ken is saying if he wasn't half Scottish, you wouldn't understand the word. No, because it goes that fast.
Yeah.
And I forget to slow down when I'm talking, because I forget.
Cheers, everybody.
I forget that not everybody has got Scottish descendants over there. I tend to forget that. It's just that whoever
There you go, Hoover. Heck
understands.
yeah.
Whoever
The Hoover mixes at Flag City Parts Party. There you go.
Whoever understands it because she spent the time as in with me, or has had other people that she's known that she's been with on a panel, and she sort of caught the drift, the bits and pieces, and then picked it up because it takes time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It takes time. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I
It's
sort
like
of
telling
growing
somebody,
people.
Hey,
I sort
play
of growing
this
people.
freaking piano, and they go, "What?" If you look at it and you listen for a little while longer, you're gonna pick it up.
Nobody hates me. Everybody's got a soft spot for me, but it's sort of I've got to grow on people. It takes time for me to grow on them.
Well, I think it freaks them out at first because they're like, dude, I totally want to keep you a part of conversation, but I don't know half of what the fuck's going on now.
Yeah. Oh.
Because part of us will already know what you're saying, and the other part won't, and they're going,
Yeah.
But that's why I always used to try to repeat what Alexander would say. Like, I'm like, oh, so you're saying, it's going to rain on Friday, to something like that.
Yeah.
And you go, just so the other people go, oh, okay, that's what he said.
Oh, because Joe was sort of mentioning, as in at the end of the stream today, he was mentioning about hug people or whatever, but he was saying, remember about the people that are close to you. I don't know why he said that, but I think because there've been so many deaths recently in the coin community, I think that's what he was trying to say about, or what he was trying to make the point about at the end of the stream. And he's right. There is a lot of us that have been here. We've got used to them, and then they've passed on, and there's no way you could replace the people. I don't think you could ever replace them because they were all special in their own way, but we all seem to get on with them because we felt comfortable around them.
I think to an extent in the beginning, just because all of us didn't know so many people, that we're just kind of like, okay, we're gonna be nice and get along until we like kind of branch out and find more people that are like, like that's my crew, okay, Well, I used to say it all heartfelt and say, you got to find your tribe, but that's apparently been ripped out from under my butt. So
I knew we were all a bit wacky in our own way, but we just don't know. Everybody shows it straight away, the wacky side of them.
But yeah, at least we're all fun wacky. We're not like
damn
cuckoo, like mean or vicious, but we're all a little weird.
So I've been hanging. I got a couple new channels that I ended up starting hanging out with. Rogue Nightmare, she's one. She's over in Western Australia. And then the other one is a person from her channel called The Killing Joke, and he got struck. He's in YouTube jail for 2 weeks, like Bud Lee is. Because of playing music, but he plays.
That's the trick. If you
early
do a stream where
metal
you're playing stuff, you're gonna have. As long as you're not playing the videos, you're just gonna get copyright claim.
Yeah, no, he's just playing playing audios, but
Yeah, unless it's like Prince or something. Apparently, I see. The longer I've been around, the more I hear. Because I told somebody the other day, like, "Oh, play Prince." And they're like, "Oh no, that's the big no." That's like the mecca of no. Like you can't play the audio of Prince. Apparently, I never knew that until like a week ago. It just never came up. But oh, sorry, you and Rhonda were already up to speed. I was trying to help.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, time to go park. I got definitely get coil packs for this thing tomorrow. Man,
Fuck yeah. Oh, I wouldn't cost you too much. Yeah.
well, like I said, I let go a good portion of the stack, so I've got a little leeway with the paycheck and it. So
That's
But-
good.
Ooh,
You're the tiger.
is
You're the tiger.
don't say tiger. Don't say
Oh, heck yeah.
I need to do a video. But Dale,
Do you now?
Dale, I was listening to what Dale was saying, right? Dale Coinmold, and
I'll
he
do
was
it
saying
over.
something about the YouTube has done something about as in you can't be doing shout outs in a negative way or something. But the way it was coming over, it was as if
Can't be what?
we're not allowed to do mail calls anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? I was like totally confused.
Yeah, you can. I mean, a lot of people don't. I mean,
John,
I don't know.
what was that thing? I couldn't type into Cone's chat last night, and I copied it and pasted it in the private chat to you.
Oh,
That it
God,
said,
I
like,
don't remember.
because
I'm old, Hoover. I'm not going to remember
it was
shit
only
from the next day.
I'm trying to remember. It was like
just changing.
no, it said
According to
because
somebody, they got news. There was newsletter sent out about changes in YouTube's policy or something like that. And I don't know if
Something
it's
weird
just
got me
real or
off
something
on
at
it.
the moment.
Oh,
yeah, it was like because you were watching like a kid video when you subscribed to this channel, you can't comment in the chat. And I'm like, I've been described. I've been subscribed to Decone for like, I don't know, 3-4 years, something like that. And I'm like, I can't talk in the chat today because it knows I was probably watching Cartoon Network while I subscribed to him. Like, I don't even know what I was watching that many years ago.
Is that Snoopy? Snoopy and Peanuts.
I know
always-
somebody that likes Snoopy and Peanuts.
I've always
They're
had a
already-
thing for Snoopy and Peanuts. Snoopy
They're
and
already in
Peanuts.
bed, don't feel good, but you know.
I used to watch Snoopy and Peanuts a lot. I used to think it was funny. Snoopy and Peanuts.
It was at holidays that always made me so happy. It was like the Great Pumpkin's gonna be on, or the Christmas special, and they're dancing around the piano. Always cracked me up. Always.
Because I never knew that a grain, a 1/4 grain. I didn't know it was that small. When I looked at it on, when I
A gold
looked at it,
stamp?
on,
Like a
it's a 1/4 of a gram. It's the smallest bit of gold I've ever seen. I didn't think it was as small as that.
I don't remember what size I got off Saka Plata, but then again, I forgot.
There's a bigger nugget, but
a year. Gotta go tinkle.
710 was needing 710 done an auction. He was needing a bit of money. So I went in and I was like, well, I'll help you. I'm going to help you or whatever. So there wasn't a lot of people bidding. So I went, fuck it. I'm going to bid for a couple of items. But it cost, I think 710 said it was like $25 or something to send it over here. And I need to do
Yeah,
it.
and that not cheap for the shipping over there. Not cheap.
John, I need to do a video on this because I've not actually shown it yet. That's me just showing it bits and pieces of it. But I'm sort of confused because when I heard what Dale said, it just didn't make sense to me. And I was like, maybe there's a change that I don't know about that's coming that maybe he's right because I don't want to actually make mistakes on if they're changing over or their regulations has changed.
All right, I'll see you later, Flag City. And if you send me an email, might check out some coin shops or Those auctions you're talking about down there. On that note, I'm getting pretty tired myself. I think I'm gonna end this live stream. It's been what, almost 3 hours. I will see everybody later. Probably gonna be doing lives, short lives in the next week or so. I'm gonna get a lot of BU rolls to go through, look for RPMs, double dies, and all that good stuff. I will talk to everybody later.
Bye, John.
Peace, love, and harmony,
Adios.
everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get going
good
too.
morning, good night, whatever.
Oh, I picked up Sasquatch, just to let everybody know. I
All
was
right.
like, you know what? I'm gonna
I
try.
barely made it back in here.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye, everyone.
Night, John Boy. Night, Hector.
Good night.